What it do, everybody? Welcome to the Currently Untitled Gaming Podcast, working title. And my name is Don Otaku, aka Don Solo, aka Solo D Swaggy, aka Solo the Don, aka Nintendo. And I'm here with some of my day ones. We've known each other for years, and we just started this podcast so we can share how we've just been talking about games for so long. We've been talking about gaming in these Discords in person, that's all we ever talk about. And I just felt like this podcast would just be perfect because I feel like we got a really good chemistry going on. So I just want to go ahead and introduce. We have Year-Round Chukwu.
Hello guys, this is Year-Round Chukwu. I go by Chuck. Thank you for the introduction.
Yeah, so anything you wanna tell the people? What you usually into? What kind of games you usually play?
All right, so I'm compared to most, I'm a casual gamer. I'm a FPS connoisseur. I like puzzle games and auto battlers.
And MOBAs?
we don't speak about that now. But yeah, and then we gonna go over to the Spirit of Truth, who is two people in one most of the time. So you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hey yo, what up, blood clot? That is your boy. I'm Spirit of Truth right here, but my on Twitch you can find me as the Lord Mars. I'm also here with my brother is 2 for 1. He might pop up as his own avatar, but usually we both on the mic, so it is what it is. But yeah, me, I'm not a professional gamer. I'm trying to get there. I stream sometimes. The games I usually play, it's a variety. I play everything. I'm mostly into RPGs, survival horror games, and first person shooters.
All right. So again, y'all can call me Don Otaku. And as far as what I usually play, I play literally everything. I cannot stick with one genre for a while. I'm always jumping into other things. As far as me, I'm really into gaming news. I like to keep up with everything going on in the industry. So as far as that goes, I'm usually going to be the one who keeps up to date with that, and I'm going to be the that's why I'm the host, so we can get into the topics of really what's going on in the industry. I like that we have a mix of experience in gaming. Some people here won't really keep up with that. And I like to get their opinions on how the hardcore versus the casuals, how they think when it comes to certain situations in the industry. So that's what we just wanted to get into. And really, since it is the end of the year, we wanted to talk about everything going on, or everything that went on in gaming in 2023. So first, I just wanted to start off with, let's go with the top 5 games of the year for all three of us. So let's start off with the Spirit of Truth.
Well, me, let's see what games I beat this year, because that's what I'm going. That's the games that I'm going to be probably focusing on. Let me get a little list up here so I can look at some of the games that we had this year.
Yeah, see, when it comes to beating, that's not gonna be that appreciated
I fuck
for
with Starfield. Starfield was cool. I fuck with RE4 remake. I'm tripping. I'm cussing and stuff. Let me chill out. Yeah, RE4 remake. I mess with that. You feel me? What else did I beat this year? Callisto Protocol. Nah, bro.
That was last year, I think.
That was last year too, yeah. But nah, Liza P was a good one. Liza P was a good one. You feel me? That's why 5 is tough for me, because I'm like, bro, like there was a lot of games, but Ain't nothing
Let's
really
see.
sticking to the back of my head right now. You feel me?
So,
I might come up with some more games later, but those are the games that I really rock with this year. You feel me?
All right, let me get one out the way right now before I forget. So my top 5 as a casual FPSer was and variety also, so it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be all over the place. We'll start with Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh yeah, I
That held it
forgot
down.
about that. Yeah, I played
Hogwarts
that
Legacy
too. I
held
like
it
that
down.
too.
The finals, beta and game, holding it down right now. Counter-Strike 2. Shout out to CS, you feel me? That's been holding it down also. I would say Starfield, but I had to update my CPU, so it was fun, but it was frustrating also. And for number 5, one second. Number 5, we'll give it to.
I forgot about Hi-Fi Rush. I messed with
thanks for
Hi-Fi
reminding
Rush.
me.
I almost forgot about
Rush. Oh, and then number 5, if it came out this year, I'll give it to Sons of the Forest. It held it down also.
That was this year.
That'll be my 5 this year. And apologies to the ones I don't remember, but those are the ones that come to mind right now.
All right, for me, it was number 1. Even though I like to call myself a Nintendo fanboy, Starfield was my number 1 for sure. And then second was Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda. If y'all would have said that Starfield was gonna be my number 1 over Zelda at the beginning of the year, I would have left y'all out the room. But Starfield really did it for me. And then third, Hi-Fi Rush. That was probably one of the biggest surprises of the year. Fourth, I'm gonna say they gonna hate me, but my time at Sandrock. I love my life farming sims. That game I put so many hours into. And then number 5, honestly, it's the finals. And then I'm usually not even into shooters like that unless it's like Halo, but the finals was the one that really got me.
You put Tears of the Kingdom where?
Number 2.
Oh.
Mine wasn't in any specific order. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah. It'll really
I ain't gonna lie.
order.
Tears of the Kingdom ain't even better than Breath of the Wild.
Oh, it was better, but it didn't have the magic of the first one because the first one was just so different that you hadn't played anything like it. Tears of the Kingdom.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I felt like when Zelda dropped. I felt like when Zelda dropped, it came and went within like a couple weeks.
I wouldn't say a couple weeks, maybe a couple months.
No. When Breath of the Wild dropped, bro, I swear to God, everybody was doing all sorts of fuck shit. Damn.
Yeah, but that's because it was new. That was the new, like it was something new, never done before. I wouldn't say never done before, but a lot of new ideas was thrown into Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom was literally Breath of the Wild plus more. Kind of like God of War Ragnarok or
So are you saying that it's basically a $60 DLC?
Wow, we're not going there.
I'm this made me forget what I was about to say. God dang, bro, nigga just came up here and just made me lose my train of thought. Damn, I was finna come up with talk about a game I forgot. Oh well.
You can always bring it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom was definitely more than just DLC. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. I love how we all name games and ain't nobody bring up Spider-Man.
I don't think anybody.
That's what I was about to say. Ain't nobody have Spider-Man on their list.
Oh dang! You know what? Nah, honestly, I wouldn't even replace any of the games I have. This is probably my number 6. Like my honorable mention is Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate. Yeah.
I didn't finish it.
Nobody named the game of the year. That's crazy.
Tears of the Kingdom ain't even better than Breath of the Wild.
Oh, it was better, but it didn't have the magic of the first one because the first one was just so different that you hadn't played anything like it. Tears of the Kingdom.
I felt like when Zelda dropped. I felt like when Zelda dropped, it came and went within like a couple weeks.
I would say a couple weeks, maybe a couple months.
No. When Breath of the Wild dropped, bro, I swear to God, everybody was doing all sorts of fuck shit. Damn.
Yeah, but that's because it was new. That was the new, like it was something new, never done before. I wouldn't say never done before, but a lot of new ideas was thrown into Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom was literally Breath of the Wild plus more. Kind of like God of War Ragnarok or
So are you saying that it's basically a $60 DLC?
Wow, we're not going there.
I'm this made me forget what I was about to say. God dang, bro, nigga just came up here and just made me lose my train of thought. Damn, I was finna come up with talk about a game I forgot. Oh well.
You can always bring it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom was definitely more than just DLC. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. I love how we all name games and ain't nobody bring up Spider-Man.
I don't think anybody.
That's what I was about to say. Ain't nobody have Spider-Man on their list.
Oh dang! You know what? Nah, honestly, I wouldn't even replace any of the games I have. This is probably my number 6. Like my honorable mention is Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate. Yeah.
I didn't finish it.
Nobody named the game of the year. That's crazy.
As far as what we usually play on, we all play PC for the most part. Spirit of Truth, 100% PC. Maybe 99% PC, 1% Switch, because he act like he be playing his Switch.
Bro, his Switch.
Speaking of, Doc, are you going to say your top 5?
Yeah,
and try to throw in a game you didn't play, Super Mario Wonder?
All right, number 1, Super Mario Wonder.
I can't stand you.
Number 2, Metal Gear Solid Collection. Number 3, GoldenEye Switch Online version.
This nigga bringing up
number 4.
This nigga bringing up old games.
They came out this year. What you talking about?
Nigga bringing up old games. At least I said.
If y'all could bring.
At least I
no,
said.
No. If y'all could bring in. If y'all bring Resident Evil remake and all this other shit.
But that's a remake. That's
like I'm bringing the Master Collection.
Hey, I'm just saying that's a remake. Hey, that's like me saying
standing on business.
Metroid Prime, like
standing on business.
Like remaster, like a remake and a remaster are totally different. But hey, I'll let you. I'll allow it. Hey, it is what it is.
Number 4 was closer to a remake.
Okay, number 4. Let me think. What did I play this year? But I didn't really play like new games this year because I don't really like the state of gaming right now. I don't like the state of gaming right now.
Oh,
at all.
What's your favorite genre of gaming?
Oh, my favorite genre of gaming are I like fighting games. I like shooting games. I like action games. High risk, high reward games. Let's go. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So what's the next topic?
All right. So we got the top 5 for the year out of the way. So we can move on to what were either the worst things that happened in the year or the worst games or like the most disappointing games. What were some of the worst things that happened this year when it comes to gaming?
Worst things that happened in gaming this year? All right, who wants to go first?
All right, I can go first. Yeah, I'll go first because I don't really pay attention. I only pay attention. I'm tunnel vision. I only pay attention to what's important to me. So I don't have any problems. The only gripe I have is them announcing GTA 6 and it's coming out 2025, and we're not even in 2024 yet. Just stuff like that. Let me see. Yeah, all right, what you about to say?
If you was in the know,
hey, didn't it leak? Are you talking about them announcing it, or are you talking about the leaks before they announced it?
They had already announced to drop the trailer this year, It was already
They
gonna
had
drop
no
this
choice,
year.
man.
Oh, yeah,
Those niggas was,
it was they're gonna have to.
they had no choice.
Yeah,
The
see,
anticipation is so
I'll
high.
be paying attention to the actual like investor meetings and all that. So they were saying that they were gonna have a big like Take-Two. They were saying they were gonna have a big increase in profit in 2025 to 2026. So I already knew GTA 6 was coming out at that time.
So no, the thing
Mhm.
that's understandable. And that's also if you pay attention to like the market share and like you know what I'm saying market news. But as a consumer, don't tease me. Now I gotta wait 2 years for a game to come out.
There's plenty to play in between.
There's don't tease me, man.
You just have
That's
to
it.
have
Yeah. Let me see. I can't think of anything else, honestly.
Hey, that's gonna be impossible because motherfuckers come out with teasers all the time.
I expected better from Rockstar. I honestly did.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be like Blade that's coming out 2027.
Jeez.
Okay, all right. My issue with like gaming this year is mainly PlayStation. You feel me? Taking L's left and right. I'm not really a PlayStation fanboy, but I do own one. And yeah, they just not, their digital marketplace is taking a hit. You feel me? They're taking stuff off the market and all this other stuff and charging people too much and coming up with games late for PS Plus that are already on Xbox you feel me, Game Pass already. Like if you already got Xbox Game Pass, you're probably gonna get the game before PlayStation. So it's like they taking the L right now. You feel me? There's no really only 2 games for me to play on PlayStation that I haven't played on Play, and that's Spider-Man, which I didn't name earlier as one of the favorite games because it's not one of my favorite because I haven't played it, and God of War Ragnarok. Those are the only 2 games that I care about, but I still haven't played them because PlayStation is taking the L. But other than that, also the price of gaming going up like motherfucker because people want to keep on like companies want to you put too much money behind their projects and then they don't get what they're looking for when it comes to profits after they drop the project. And yeah, they're just killing companies now. You feel me? So that's the only 2 issues I have with gaming right now.
All right, y'all know my issues with the gaming industry.
Let's go.
It's too woke. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, please.
Oh my god,
look,
bro.
Hey,
man,
turn him off.
No, I'm playing. It's a joke.
Don't.
I love my woke
We're
people.
trying to be serious, bro. Get on your mic with all that stuff.
Look. My issue with gaming is these AAA gaming developers do not care about their consumers at all, bro. They want to drop $60 DLCs, broken games, this, that, and the third.
Battle Pass.
You buy a game, the first 2 seasons of the game is gonna be a beta, regardless of what.
Unfinished game.
And then you got the slurpers. Just, oh my god, it's so great. It's the great. Nah, bro, it's a broken game. Y'all just,
if it's a shooting
y'all
game,
just have no critical thought on it because
if it's a fighting game, you don't get all the characters until you buy all the DLC.
Exactly. Like it's just so stupid right now. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's not every game. There's some games that do it good. Like even the little God of War DLC that's free. Hey, it's free. You can't complain about something that's free and they gave it to you.
Free DLC is
But if I'm paying $60, like think about it. They dropped God of War DLC, Ragnarok DLC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I watched a few people play it. I didn't see no bugs. I'm like, damn, there's no bugs in this game. It's kind of cool, bro. I bought Call of Duty.
Oh my god.
I bought Call of Duty.
We were playing the beta.
Bro,
Beta
bugs.
First day.
Loadouts missing.
First day of
Things
the
ain't working.
First day of the server. Everything's still bug glitchy and stuff.
Bro, y'all are the biggest gaming company in the world. How do you allow like things to just go out like this? Like it's crazy. And I know a lot of consumers are sick of it because even look at the sales of Call of Duty, right? Like it's 33% down, and they're wondering why. I'm like, how do y'all not know?
The main problem with the new Call of Duty right now is basically the new Call of Duty is basically a DLC for the last one.
Sorry.
Because if you're a legit old school gamer and you played the old Call of Duties before they remade Modern Warfare, you know how Modern Warfare 2 went. You know how No Russian went. No Russian got switched up totally different. It was a lame level. It was a short lane.
Going to do it the same way.
I know they wasn't going to do it the same way, but at least you could have stretched the level out. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you could have stretched the level out so it could feel as long as the last time you had a level. Like, you feel me?
All right, just to play devil's. I was gonna say, just to play devil's advocate on the whole Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 situation. They weren't supposed to be making that game. They were supposed to be on a hiatus.
Hiatus for 2 years.
Taking a break.
2 year break every time. Yeah, I know.
Well, not every time, but just this time they were supposed to They were supposed to be taking a break. Then they were forced into making this game. 16 months. They only had 16 months to develop the game, when usually they would get 3 full years. So it being buggy and everything is understandable because of the situation that they were put in.
No, ready.
It's understandable.
Then what's the reason for the last game being just as buggy?
Oh, no excuse.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because Warzone's
literally the same bugs every year.
Warzone's still kind of the same Warzone. Like, you feel me? Like,
bro, I remember Modern Warfare 2 drop. Remember they had the God mode glitch where you hold the shield up against the chopper and you couldn't die, bro. Yeah. What?
Or the invincibility inside the smoke glitch and all that other bullshit.
What? Like, bro, see, Ray trying to make excuses for this company.
I don't know. Just for this one game. I'm not talking about any of the other ones.
Look, these niggas, you feel me? They wanted a money grab. Like, they could have waited, and they're neglected. You feel me? They're screwing over the hardcore gamers that are tired of this. Like, bro, like it's almost like 2K in Madden. You feel me? You feel me? And the thing is, when it comes to sports games, they only got that one game. When it comes to shooting games, there's multiple games, but Battlefront ain't really hitting like that. You feel me? Battlefield ain't really hitting like that. That's why people on COD like that. You feel me? The only reason why I got this last COD was because zombies dropped. That's the only reason why. And I really haven't even been playing zombies like that. Because the RNG, bro. I don't fuck with the RNG, bro. For like, just to get through the story, I gotta go through all this RNG.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Them mixing zombies with DMZ was the most dumbest thing I could have done, bro.
And those reasons, guys, why I'm a retired Call of Duty player. I'm a retired Call of Duty veteran.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna be there day one when it's on Game Pass.
I am a retired Call of Duty veteran.
Everything switch up when a game's
Call of Duty with CS:GO.
Exactly. It's gonna be the greatest free 99 game.
Everything.
I'm gonna be the biggest Call of Duty stand once that happen.
Y'all say that every time they do something free. Guess what? Who comes in? The hackers and cheaters, bro.
Exactly. Call of Duty can never get it done.
I mean, it's not gonna be free, but Warzone's already free, so that's already happening.
It never stopped happening.
That never. These niggas
stopped. They make all these. Oh, look at Ricochet. Oh, you're dead if you cheat. Oh my gosh, you can't do damage, bro. I still die. I still take damage. They still cheat.
And then I ain't gonna lie. They took the longest to have that drop back in after you disconnect.
Yeah,
they should have had that on. They should have had that on in the beginning of Warzone 2.0.
Yeah.
I don't know why they had dropped it now. Like,
Modern Warfare 3 in all ways and forms is better than Modern Warfare 2. As buggy as was now, messed up as was when it.
I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker. People that be playing these battle royale games are going they're going back to other games. People are going back to PUBG. I see people going back to PUBG like crazy.
Shout out to PUBG.
They still
held it down for an error.
Though.
Whoa! I stopped playing Fortnite because of PUBG. So OG PUBG.
So let me go ahead and do my disappointments of 2023. So number one, y'all probably I'm pretty sure this game hasn't even been in y'all head since, what was it, like May when it came out. But Redfall,
Oh my
the
god.
biggest disappointment.
Redfall. Oh my
Arcane, after coming off of Prey and Dishonored, we got Redfall. I was so
they're the
hyped for
people
this
that made
game.
Prey?
Yeah,
I mess with Prey. That's the type of game I like. Is game like Prey.
and I'm literally like, bro, it's Arcane, it's multiplayer, it's co-op, which co-op I'm always down for any co-op. Throw co-op in every game. If I don't care what kind of genre it is, I want co-op.
That's another reason why I'm mad at Call of Duty. No co-op. Like, bro, damn near half the missions had.
Or you mean
Damn near half the missions.
the campaign?
No, I'm talking about the main story, bro. Damn near half the missions had like teams of two. Like, you feel me? Like, you got one dude sniping for you, and then the other person out there doing the mission or whatever the case may be. Like, they could have did something and made the main story co-op, bro.
Yeah, so Redfall, I was really hyped for that, and then you could just tell in the first hour of the game just how, like, this is supposed to be a AAA game. They had storybook cutscenes, watercolor pictures as the cutscenes. I'm like, bro, what is going on? The game barely worked at launch, and then when we finally got it working, it still just wasn't. We kept crashing. People kept getting booted. The game was not. It was empty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was so much wrong. It was everything not an Arcane game. Like the opposite of what Arcane usually puts in. I'm just like, what is going? Like, then we heard about how they didn't even want to make the game. This was supposed to be a live service game with microtransactions and all that, battle passes and all that, but they switched up last minute and just made it a 4-player co-op game. And they were just like, after Bethesda got bought out by Xbox, they were trying to get Xbox to cancel it. Xbox was like, nah, y'all just gotta put it out, bruh. And then that's how he ended up with that, which really killed momentum for Xbox for so long, because that was literally whenever you was thinking of Xbox, that's the only thing that would come up was Redfall.
That kind of sounds like how Cyberpunk drops when it drops.
Yeah, bruh.
Oh, we should also talk about, since I'm over here looking at canceled games right now, we should also talk about like our most anticipated canceled game. It don't have to be a game that got canceled this year, just a game in general that got canceled that somebody was anticipating. I'm gonna start first with Scalebound. I was pissed off about that
anyway. That was gonna be my. Honestly,
yeah.
Besides Scalebound, The Last of Us Factions 2, the canceled Last of Us Online game.
Online, yeah, I'm
just
looking at
canceled,
that, yeah.
Because that game is like, Last of Us Part 2 probably has the best gameplay, the best third-person shooter gameplay out there.
Yeah.
Like, and but you know me, like, the whole cinematic story games, that is in the way of the gameplay half the time, and there's too many cutscenes and taking you away from the game and all that. So I just wanted that gameplay, but in multiplayer.
Yeah.
And for some reason, PlayStation just cannot get multiplayer right, and they always end up. They have so many canceled multiplayer games.
The thing is, they could just look at other games as influence. Like, if they wanted to make a Last of Us Online game, wouldn't it basically be like The Division?
That's literally what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be The Division, but The Last of Us.
Yeah, just look at The Division. You got areas like, they should have certain faction areas where it's like safe zone. Then the infected areas where it's like it's free for all. You feel me?
Yeah, it was literally just supposed to be The Division, but that was too much for little old Naughty Dog. Only, the supposed greatest developer of all time. Everyone puts that on them as they're the top tier, but they can't they can't replicate a multiplayer game with a formula that's already out there.
Yeah.
Which is what I don't understand. The same thing with little old Insomniac canceling the Spider-Verse online game. But
like,
then
why don't they just hire somebody from a company that made a game that's kind of like the game that they're trying to make? Like, why don't you just hire somebody that got fired from over there?
So
like,
that's basically what okay, so Fallout 4 comes out.
Mm-hmm.
What does Bethesda do when they want to make a multiplayer game? They don't get the people who made Fallout 4 to make the multiplayer game. They make a new studio that's focused solely on multiplayer, and they make Fallout 76.
Yeah, that's already gonna fail. Like, you're taking too much time. That's like, okay, you know how people are
but
talking
they still
about,
got the game out a year after Fallout 4.
You know how people talk about the state of the economy and how people are quitting their jobs, getting new jobs because their jobs not hiring. Like, you worked at, say for instance, okay, I saw this one story, right? This dude was working at a company. He gave this 2-week notice. He already found another job that was gonna pay him more. The job that he was at was talking about giving him more hours instead of giving him more money per hour. And he said, yeah, I already put in my 2 weeks. You feel me? Like, and then the dude gonna tell the boss, yeah, he's weighing his options. Nick, you gonna have, and then on top of that, he's doing more work than he should be doing. So they gotta hire 2 people to replace the one person that's leaving instead of paying this nigga what he should be paid. Like, y'all messing up. Like, that's why people are getting screwed over. It's because they're trying to screw over they're trying to screw over the developers.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Did y'all see the Grand Theft Auto stuff that got canceled? It was like, it was like a whole list of shit they were gonna put on Grand Theft Auto, but they ended up going online instead. I was like, bro, whoever made all this shit, they just canceled it. I know he was so pissed right now.
But
I'm pretty sure they all got reused
if you make assets,
online.
like, bro, that's another thing is like companies that you're making a game and then you got somebody that made all these assets for your company. He can't use it for another game because it's there for the company. And then you just like say, okay, we're gonna scrap everything. Like, bro, you just killed this man's whole dream. Like why people do that? Like, you feel me?
Yeah. So my problem with the Last of Us one is that they could have hired people who know online games and had just basically backed them up and made sure that they kept the quality like literally everyone else does. When they don't, like, 343 didn't make Halo Wars 2. They didn't develop it by themselves. They got the dudes who did not Age of Empire, Total War. They got the RTS developers of Total War to do a Halo Total War game, basically.
Yeah.
So why is it that y'all couldn't have thought of this? Like, there was basically no thought that was put into this project, and that's what the problem was. That they kept scaling up with the project, and then they just ended up abandoning it because Naughty Dog wasn't enough to create the game while they were trying to work on a single player game too.
Yeah.
But you could have handed it up. Like, y'all should have thought of that beforehand. It's supposed to be a live service game. Live service games are going to take a long time for you to keep on updating it. You have to have something new coming all the time.
Yeah. Oh, I have a topic. Crossovers. Not crossovers from game to game. I mean, like, crossovers like a game getting turned into a movie or a movie getting turned into a game.
Oh,
like, if anybody has any thoughts about something that, you feel me, people should be working on, you feel me, or something that people are working on.
2023 was a big rise in video game adaptations from anime, movies, and TV shows.
That's the thing with anime gaming. Like, it was mediocre for a while, but they're getting their footing. Like, you feel me? Right now they're getting, like, they've been hit or miss for a little minute because it's only been, bro, like, for the longest it's only been like Dragon Ball Z games that's been rocking, but like some of the Naruto games and all these other games are starting to get good too.
Well, I was gonna say, Naruto.
I thought you were talking about like video game to other forms, not.
No, I mean like, say for instance, no, like like the first couple of Naruto games, not gonna lie, were not it. Some of them were like
After Ninja Storm 2,
bro.
Nah,
We're not.
I don't know what the first Naruto games you played, but Ultimate Ninja, the all 4 of those games were good, and Clash of the Ninja.
No, which one was?
It was only like Uzumaki
one,
Chronicles.
Okay, because there was the one where it was like basically just all battle, like no, like not saying no story, but no free roam type shit. You feel me?
It was just a head-to-head fighter, but they were still
like,
good head-to-head fighters.
Yeah, I fuck with the ones.
It wasn't until Ninja Storm that it started, or Rise of the Ninja, really.
Yeah, I fuck with the ones that do the like, cause I'm like, bro, I rather be free roam, bro, cause like, bro, once open world hit the market, like open world gaming hit the market, it was like no looking back for me, bro. Every time I play a game and it's like, okay, beat this stage, and then you gotta go to another stage.
bro,
Like,
you know what open world? I feel like open world games, especially like Grand Theft Auto. I feel like Grand Theft Auto was like one of the first games you get, right? Bro, nigga, every game want to be Grand Theft Auto now, bro. In a weird fucking sense, man. It's stupid, but I can't even hate on them for being open world and the.
I mean, not every game, cause you feel me, like a dragon and shit. You feel me? That's
well, they're designed to be more.
They're more like what's that
Yakuza
one game that was,
is more the spiritual successor to Shenmue.
Yeah. I fuck with it though. I fuck with it. It's different. It like, you feel me? Like when everybody's trying to be the same, the niggas that are different stick out. Like
I agree with that.
Like the thing with Breath of the Wild, it was open world, but it was different. And then everybody tried to copy. Like, you feel me? And then like the appeal kind of died because of Genshin Impact and shit like that. Like, you feel me?
Wait, what came out first? Breath of the Wild or Genshin Impact?
Definitely Breath of the Wild. Genshin Impact was a direct clone, and they were not shameful about it at all. And it still ended up blowing up.
It was free. Hey, it was free.
Yeah,
it was free.
Breath of the Wild with waifus.
If you're a kid and your mom didn't have enough money to buy you Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, you was playing Genshin
or
Impact.
If you only playing on your phone, because it started off as a mobile game.
That's good to know.
I'm not hating on Genshin. I'm just like they just killed the appeal of that type of open world.
I still don't think it killed the appeal. I still think there's a lot.
I didn't say it totally. I said it kind of killed the appeal. You feel me?
I feel like in the AAA space, no one has been able to replicate. Actually, the only game that has been able to replicate why Breath of the Wild did what it did was Elden Ring, and they just added the Souls formula onto it that made it so
Elden
big.
Ring, yeah. That hoe was big.
But yeah, let me see. What were we talking? We were talking about adaptations. I don't know how we got over here.
Did you beat Elden Ring, Randy?
Did I beat Elden Ring? I beat it in spirit.
The silence is definitely
we don't need to talk about 2022. We talking about 2023.
No.
Why y'all bringing up those demons in my past?
Bro, because I'm not gonna lie, you're one of the people that just gave up on that game, bro. There was like a large amount of people that played that game was like, I keep dying. This game sucks.
It's not even that I kept dying. That the reason I stopped playing it.
Right.
Because the last thing I did was beat Ronnie the Witch, and then I just stopped playing after that. I literally just stopped after beating her.
Running the Witch, is that the moon witch? The moon
one in the
princess,
library.
Yeah, the library with the moon thing. Yeah. Like she had two phases. Like, you're in the library and then you're in like this Bankai-esque like no, it looked like the jujitsu. You know what? The domain expansion. It looked like a domain expansion. Exactly.
Bro, now I'm part of the community that think that Elden Rings are for masochists. So,
hey, yo,
you know, Elden Ring is like the easiest Souls game, though.
You didn't even beat it.
Not because it was hard,
bro,
just because it was too hard.
Isn't Dark Souls 2 the hardest one?
What I said, people don't like Dark Souls. You know, I ain't gonna lie. This conversation reminds me of, like, Zelda 2. Like, there's a lot of people that hate Zelda 2 with a passion. Like, bro, they'll never play this freaking game.
bro, because it's a
And there's the people that like Zelda 2 because it's like a very difficult game.
yeah, because people it's all on how people look at it, perceive it. Some people are gonna say it's difficult, and some people gonna say that it's unfair and they hate it. You feel me?
So late to the party, we got Spitta, and yeah, go ahead and talk about the type of games you like, and then if you had any highlights of 2023, you can go ahead and say those too.
Highlights and lowlights. Most liked games that you played this year, and most disappointing game you feel me?
My favorite category of fighting games. I said fighting games. Damn,
Yeah.
I'm so retarded. I actually like playing fighting games a lot. I dabble in shooters. My favorite game this year was the pre-release of Street Fighter 6. It's not really released, but we're not gonna talk about that. And dang, I don't know what else you asked, but yeah.
Yeah.
I like
to play games that
that's your favorite.
Like,
my
right?
favorite game 2023. Damn. It's Street
Why are
Fighter.
you acting like it's not
else.
Street Fighter? Stop.
No, it's something
No.
else too. No, it's something else.
Least favorite game that you've played so far.
At
Also,
least this year.
Like anything that disappointed you?
Did Pokemon come out this year?
No, that was last year.
Damn it. Damn, what came out? I don't want to just try to say.
came out this year.
I liked Wulong.
Oh.
Disappointment.
MK1, yeah. MK1
I wasn't looking for more to come back, so I can't say that.
I know what.
I don't want to give it to. I don't want to give it to Redfall.
I said Redfall.
Nah. We already gave it to Redfall, so you're.
I'm just because that's just so like that's an obvious. I'm trying to think of something that you made me play or we played. I just didn't like. Oh, perfect.
Don't say it.
I didn't like.
Don't say it.
I didn't like the finals. I didn't like the finals.
Oh yeah.
Hey, my boy. Yeah.
What you thought I was gonna say?
I thought you was about to say Tim.
Nah, that came out this year.
No, it didn't come out this year, but we played it this year.
Nah. Okay, yeah. I'll say the finals. It just wasn't for me. I'm not gonna say I don't. I'm not gonna. Yeah, it just wasn't for me.
Call of Duty. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna say all of that. It just.
It's the
Mind you, the guy
move.
saying this is a Call of Duty player.
It's the
So
of the
I
running
just put
move.
it out there.
I'm not saying it because of Call of Duty.
I'm just
it wasn't for
saying,
me.
giving them preference. The guy saying this is a Call of Duty player. Just put it in perspective.
Like that's really the only thing that I dislike about that game.
And shout out, another game I really was fucking with this year. That crazy Halo Infinite. I was fucking with that.
Yeah,
Halo
now it
Infinite
actually
dropped this
came
year?
out. No, this was the real drop in 2023.
Yeah.
This was the official Halo Infinite drop because they got everything that we asked for now, and they've been killing it with the updates.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that like crept up. Like damn.
Did y'all beat the story?
Actually, hell no.
All right, what's the next topic?
So we talked about the highlights, talked about our favorite games, talked about the lowlights.
Talked
think that
about
was all the
games that got
topics.
canceled.
We talked about some canceled games. So really, that's 2023. As far as like, okay, there was a lot of big news topics that happened. One of the biggest things was Xbox buying Activision. That lasted for a whole 18 months or 20 months, something like that. But it
We
finally
also
closed
talked
this
about the
year.
Game Award.
Yeah, the Game Awards, and then they had a whole fiasco too. There was also, what was another big one? I was just thinking about it. Really, the Hogwarts Legacy thing. Nah, I don't really want to get into that. But we can start off with the AVK one. And how do y'all feel about Xbox owning Activision now? Do y'all think Activision, Call of Duty, Blizzard, you think is going to get better from here? Y'all, like, what do y'all expect now that, and then Bobby Kotick also leaving, having new leadership. What are y'all?
Who
Are y'all
Bobby-
more
who Bobby
excited
got
for
it? Oh,
Activision now?
Oh. So Activision's totally changing. Is that what you're saying?
bro. The second-
Yeah, so they got new
Like
leadership.
I was saying earlier,
they
as
got
a
rid of a lot of the execs that were basically the money hungry, the ones who basically introduced all the bad habits of gaming right now.
Yeah.
as a retired Call of Duty veteran.
Not a bit.
What's it called? Activision. We've had a long, tumultuous relationship, so they got to do a lot to bring me back into the picture. We have found greener pastures.
Okay.
Me,
That's my take on that.
I thought you were an Overwatch fan.
I feel like Xbox, Xbox is a good place because if it would have been Sony, I'd be like, yeah, it's done. They're done.
Everybody but Sony's in a good place right now. I'm not
Like-
gonna hold you.
That's what I'm saying. Like I have faith. I
Microsoft
have
was
faith.
the only, like, one of 3 companies in gaming that could have actually bought them in the first place.
I have
Sony is
faith,
definitely
even
not
though
one
I
of them.
shouldn't have faith because you know we got to deal with RNG when it comes to real life situations, and anything can happen. But yeah, I feel like they're in good hands. Allstate.
I'm just waiting to see what happened. I don't have a opinion. I'm just waiting to see what they do.
For me, I didn't care about Activision. Well, let me say I didn't care about what Activision was doing right now because I really never cared about Call of Duty, or at least I wasn't gonna pay for Call of Duty. I hate Crash. Terrible. The worst platformer ever made.
Best platformer, got you.
Worst 3D
Okay,
platformer.
platformer. I'll say. I'm not gonna say it's bad.
I ain't gonna say it's the worst, but I'll take Raymond over.
I'll take
Raymond
Bubsy.
over.
You know what? No, I'll
take
take the bait,
Bubsy.
Randy. I'll take the bait, Randy. What demographic are these games pushed towards?
Teenagers.
Little- Platformer is the easiest game.
Children?
Platformers are the easiest games you can basically. No. Platformers and like point and clicks, but
That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
Like it's
the thing about platformers is that it's easy to make, but it's hard to make it actually good.
you mean 3D
Because-
platformers?
Yeah, especially 3D platformers.
bro, I
Because when
feel
you
like a
look
little
at how
kid-
many actual good 3D platformers there are, it's really not a lot.
Oh, I forgot a genre. Metrovania games. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Metrovania games.
Look, all I'm saying is this: a little kid will beat Crash before they beat Mario 64. All I'm saying.
Nah.
All right, we off
100%
topic
doubt.
again.
Yeah.
We off topic again.
But yeah, like I said, I hate Crash. Tony Hawk was just terrible for so long.
You see,
Really,
Tony Hawk is bad
Blizzard-
because of Skate. That's not.
Blizzard was the only one
talking
that
about
I
the remake?
had
You
any
talking about the
kind
real-
of love for, and that's only Diablo.
I was gonna say because he never wants to play World of Warcraft for me.
I ain't
Overwatch 2
paying
was
$15, 20, whatever, however much a month for any game.
It's an investment. It's an
That's it.
investment. Your
For
kids
you?
can take over your account.
To you?
You can
But
pass
that's
it
you.
down.
So yeah, so
What if they won't pay on
Diablo
it?
was literally the only ABK game that I ever had any kind of affinity for. So it never mattered to me what was going on with Activision Blizzard until Xbox decided that they were going to buy them, because now I have a stake because all of their games are going to be in Game Pass. So now it don't matter to me.
Is World of Warcraft gonna be on Game Pass?
We don't know about that. I doubt they're gonna put that whole subscription in there. That's money.
I know that's
Wait,
taking away.
in World of Warcraft, do you have to buy the characters or they just give you the characters?
No, you create your own character. It's the MMO.
Oh, I'm thinking. Why am I thinking of League of Legends? My bad. Let me shut up.
I feel like they might do a Xbox World of Warcraft combination package at some point. Subscription.
like a
That's
low
Maybe
rate.
yeah,
It might
maybe
be
a
like
discounted
Yeah.
subscription
Yeah.
with Game Pass. But I don't think they're gonna just say, yeah, World of Warcraft, no subscription if you got Game Pass.
Oh nah. They'll, like I said, they'll do a combination and they'll increase the price. Like you know how you can
Hey,
get Game Pass for 6
base-
months.
Hey, base level game
Yeah,
for
They'll
free.
do that.
Yeah, they'll make it like a
Baseball
game.
game?
I mean, the
Pass.
base
Game
level,
Pass?
you can pay up. I mean, you can play the game right now for free up to like level 50, 40, something like that.
Nah, base level game up to max level. Like, for
Yeah,
free.
but max level don't mean anything if you don't have the expansions.
Hey, I do not care.
Hey, what if the max? What is the max level in World of Warcraft? It's over 500.
I wouldn't say
They should let you.
500.
They should let you go. Oh dang! I was gonna say they should let you go all the way to
Or
360.
I have no idea. I don't keep up with.
They
World
should
of
let you go
Warcraft
to
at all.
360. Pay
Yeah, I know
homage.
it's
No,
it's by rank, gladiator and things of that
I
nature.
ain't gonna lie. I do need to hop on an MMORPG. I do feel like hopping on the MMORPG. No, isn't what's that game that's
What's that game that's every
coming
game?
out on Game Pass, bro?
Which one are you talking about?
Randy,
Which
you know
one?
what I'm talking about?
No.
It's kind of like Skyrim, but it's not Skyrim.
Avowed?
Avowed. That's what I'm waiting on.
Wait, hey Randy, what's that one game that got every game in it? Like you could do the you could do like the Zelda shit.
The game that got every game in it.
Bruh, it looked like Black. Is it Black Desert? Bruh, like you can do the
Crimson
you
Desert?
can glide.
The one-
bruh,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can
the one
glide. You can do all that.
Yeah,
That came
Crimson
out yet?
Desert. Nah, we don't even know if that's coming out. We're not gonna make any promises about that.
That's an
So,
MMO
yeah.
though.
No, it's not an MMO.
Oh.
Black Desert
Oh.
was the MMO. Crimson Desert,
Oh.
Desert is the single player version of Black Desert,
Oh,
basically.
okay. Dang, that nigga said single player.
But
Trash.
maybe it might have co-op, like just 4-player co-op. We gonna see.
Alright.
So the ABK deal, we got our thoughts out on that. Most don't really care, or most don't have an opinion yet. We just waiting to see
No,
what's
I'm
gonna happen. Oh yeah,
yeah,
did you say
most
yours?
yeah, I did. I said I've
Yeah.
given up.
Nah, bro.
I'm a scorned victim of Activision.
See, the
So,
one thing that's good about the whole Xbox thing is that we've already seen them changing ABK from the inside, because now they're no longer Activision Blizzard King. They've separated them into 3 different studios like they used to be, and that was one thing that Blizzard always complained about, is that the Activision leadership was turning them into Activision and not letting them be Blizzard.
Assimilation.
Yeah, so
It was basically
we've already
trying to
seen
turn
some
these
of that
niggas-
stuff happening.
Trying to turn these
and
niggas into a Mr. Smith.
Yeah, because Xbox has always been more of the developers. Like, they make sure the developers have the resources, time. They don't do any crunch. So no 60-hour weeks just to get Call of Duty out the door. All that's going to change now under Xbox. So as far as ABK, and I don't know if that's going to mean the games are going to be better, but at least right now the environment for the developers are better. And, you know, if the developers actually care, or the developers have a better chance of caring about the games they make if they're actually in a good environment.
Hey,
for the most
You know,
part, I
hey,
can't say
another-
anything bad about
hey,
Blizzard because
we need okay, next time, okay. We need to have like a list of, cuz Randy, you're the one that knows most of this stuff, since you're the one that follows all like you
Yeah.
said.
I'm
We need-
probably going, if for future
look,
stuff,
the state of
I'm probably
gaming,
going
we can all agree
make
that the
notes.
state of gaming right now is kind of wonky. You feel me? But we need to
He's terrible.
we need to focus on what's called not AAA title. You feel me? We need to focus on what's it called again?
Actually,
the indies.
hey,
Double
what
A.
game?
Indie developers. You feel
No, I
me?
ain't gonna lie. Speaking of which, right?
No. What? Like I'll let you talk, but Yeah, Randy, just you feel me? Get a list of your favorite indie developers to shout out and talk about their games and stuff.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Even still,
Yeah, right
let's
now,
talk about
look, just
the game
for
genres
the
that might be
listeners, this is very freeform right now. We kind of just did this on the spur of the moment, but we probably gonna have a little bit more structure once we start getting it in the future episodes.
All right, so since we're doing free for all and we're talking about indie games, I'll say let's shout out Dave the Diver because
Oh yeah,
they made a name for
actually,
themselves this
that's
year.
not an indie game. That was the
It's
whole
not?
controversy
Oh,
with the
not
Game
that-
Awards.
Shout out
Yeah.
Dave anyway.
Oh, it's like an indie game. Who made it?
It's Nexon. They're one of the biggest Japanese Korean publishers out there.
Wow. See, I want to say something right now, but shout out to my Asians.
hey,
They
Donald
did y'all
Trump-
wrong.
So the fact that they were nominated for best indie game in the Game Awards, everybody was upset about that.
Who is everybody?
Because-
Call out names. What
What
region? What people?
Hey,
What companies?
Everyone,
You know what people?
The-
Hey,
all
we're off topic. We're off
7,
topic.
8 billion people in the world were upset.
Whoa, this is my
Everybody
first time hearing
disliked
about
that.
it. So
The-
wait,
the-
they wanted them to go up against AAA games.
Yeah, because they're.
Okay.
It's not even that it's a AAA game, but it's not an indie game. Indie
So
games
what would
don't
you-
have
what would you
any
classify
funding
it as?
except for themselves.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
They had backing.
I see what you're saying.
Hey, Donald Taku, I got a question.
What's up?
Okay, what genre or companies you feel like will be the most innovative in the next coming years?
What genre?
Like, what genre, game, or company you feel like would be the most innovative next coming year?
You might as well rephrase that as what genre has been innovative this year.
Or we can do that too. Like, what genre you feel like or company or game was the most innovative? Like they just switched it all up, but it came out good.
All right, so for the company, it's always gonna be Nintendo. It's always Nintendo for me.
I can't hate on that.
All right, if you name it Nintendo, give us an example of one of the innovations.
Breath of the Wild in 2017 reinvigorated the open world genre because at first every
Wait,
open
hold on.
world
Breath
game-
of the Wild did that, not GTA 5?
no.
Okay. I'm just devil's advocate, I guess. Let's go. Keep going.
But what did GTA
I feel
5
where
do
you're
that
going.
GTA 4 didn't?
What? Y'all talk
Hold on.
down on GTA 4 like Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
it was GTA 4 but fun.
Y'all try to lock it underneath
You mean
the
GTA 4
staircase.
You know what I hate? Revisionist history. Because I swear, when Grand Theft Auto 4 came out, everybody didn't like it. It was kind of unpopular at one point. Well, not unpopular, but it didn't have the reviews.
Bro,
like
Saints Row was
today.
eating their lunch.
I know they were. They really
When
were.
the trailer for GTA 4 came out, everybody was hyped. Well, I guess the people
Yeah,
all hanging out
came
around.
out,
Obviously,
everybody
because
was
it's GTA.
crazy.
The name is going to get the hype alone, but it wasn't until people played it that they were like, this isn't fun.
Yeah.
I wasn't one of them.
I know you wasn't. You just, oh man, let me not go there. This is
you know the most fun
No.
I'm gonna just name
You
the
know-
most fun I had in GTA 4. Driving while drunk.
That was-
That's the only thing that I had fun doing.
My,
Oh
my
God.
favorite thing about GTA 4 was
Oh my God!
the
I came
the
back from a
Kanye
date.
West
Valid
song
against
and
Tony.
the Kanye West song and the Swiss Beats song.
Swiss
Yeah,
Beats.
That was my favorite part.
and then watching Cat
Hold on.
Williams. And
Riding
that's
Bro,
with my
drop-
top down.
That
Driving
game was
drunk
ahead
in
of its
that game.
time.
all right.
Crazy.
We getting off topic again.
Yeah, I'm getting on topic. Yeah.
So what else? Yeah. So
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild, basically, what is not reinvigorated, but I'm trying to think of the word. It revolutionized the open world game after the Ubisoft formula just became the go-to, and every open world game was just the same. A bunch of side quests that no one cares about. It's just follow this trail that leads to the mission. Waypoints everywhere on the map, all this stuff on the map to look at, what we call map vomit. And then Breath of the Wild was like, all right,
Hey, was Mortuary's assistant this year or last year?
I think that
I'll
was.
look it up.
I think that was early this year.
This year,
I
because
think that was late last year.
Because I'm thinking about horror games right now. And Mortuary's Assistant.
I think Outlast Trials was the beginning of this year.
Oh, was last year?
But yeah, Breath of the Wild, that was innovative. Splatoon was Wii U, but that was innovative. For a class-based shooter, nothing is like Splatoon until Foam Stars, but we're not going to talk about that.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, the copy.
You said for a class-based shooter?
You gotta appreciate.
Or not, sorry, not class-based.
That's what I'm saying. In this day and age,
I mean, yeah, it is class-based because your weapons are the class. You choose your weapon.
All right, every time you name a game, okay, I guess I'm gonna give a shout out to Valorant as a class-based shooter.
Valorant is pretty. Is it innovative? It is. It did something different. There's nothing like Valorant. It basically just took the two most popular types of shooters and threw them into one.
Yeah.
Overwatch and Counter-Strike.
Let's go.
I feel like most games is a merger of two different games, but
yeah, I mean, honestly, that's all it takes to be innovative.
Take
if you take
take two games and merge them together, but make it better than both. Like this aspect of this game, make it better. This aspect of the other game, make it better. Merge it together, and the game, everything should do itself after that.
Like how Mario does everything, like golf and Mario Kart and stuff. Like, bro. And they always do it pretty well. They don't ever really make it like bad.
But because a lot of companies do just take this game, they take the two aspects of two games, don't make it any better, just put them together, and then expect it to yeah, and it doesn't, bro. Yeah. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, even Mario Odyssey with the capture mechanic of just becoming all the enemies just by throwing your head, that was innovative.
That was different, yeah, especially for Mario.
I ain't gonna lie, Mario kind of
just basically turned Mario into a fucking Kirby.
Exactly. But see, Mario needs a gimmick. Like, bro, like the only time Mario didn't really have a gimmick.
Loki does need a gimmick.
Like the last time he didn't have a gimmick was Super Mario 64.
Bro, I know, but even still, like,
but the gimmick was 3D.
Yeah,
that
was
the gimmick.
3D. That was the gimmick.
Sunshine,
like,
you had
Mario
Flood.
World, it's Mario Land. If you really think about it, it's just a platformer. There's no real gimmick. Yeah, you got a little power up, cool, whatever. But it's like
Yoshi was the gimmick. That was the first one with Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi was.
What was Mario Galaxy's gimmick? Him being
Galaxy.
The Galaxy, the spherical worlds and gravity and all that.
Them stars and shit.
And do a little spin move. I hated Galaxy, man.
And then Luma.
I did not like Galaxy.
Bro, that's my
forced me to buy.
That's my like hot Nintendo take. Is that Galaxy is the worst 3D Mario?
It is.
1 and 2.
It is. Both of them. I don't like the Galaxies at all, bro.
It's something about them that I just cannot get into.
No, you know what it is? It's the outer space. Okay, it's the camera. It's the planets. It's
the kind of top down.
I see what they're doing, but I don't like Mario top down almost. Yeah. Or like isometric Mario.
See, but 3D World is one of my favorites, and that's basically isometric Mario. So that's why I'm like, 3D World is my top. If it's not Odyssey, I'd interchange all the time. It's Odyssey and 3D World.
That's my top one.
Wait, which one was we playing at your house?
That's my top
3D
one.
World, the 4-player one.
That was 3D World?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
all right.
like
that's valid. That's valid. That's valid.
My favorite Mario game is Super Mario Bros. Shout out to them boys.
They had that in Africa.
I'm being honest. Hey man, that's my favorite one. You feel me? That was the first game I ever played.
That's the most fun I've ever had in a Mario game. 3D World was the most fun I've ever had in a Mario game.
Bro, the people who didn't like Super Mario 3D World, they didn't play it in co-op, and that's why they didn't like it.
Yeah, most definitely. No friends. That's
you
tough.
gotta have certain friends too.
Exactly, bro. You have to have someone who's competitive, because that was a competitive game.
This is basically Mario Party, but in Mario World
Bro,
format.
it literally
Hey,
was.
bro, literally.
Niggas tried to turn Mario into Fusion Frenzy. Like,
Because that whole turned into let's
basically,
complete
niggas
the
tried to turn
let's
Mario into
complete
Fusion Frenzy, bro.
let's get everything to let's get everything and who gonna be in first place.
We tried to turn Mario into what's that one Jones when you running? It's like M plus, but you running, and you gotta. If
I know what you're talking
about.
about. I
They blow
know
up.
what you're talking about, but I
Yeah.
forgot what it's called.
Niggas tried to turn Mario into that. I forgot what that shit's called again. Something runners something.
All right. So we gonna try to wrap it up. We got 2 more topics. 2? All right. So we gonna talk about 2 topics. We gonna talk about the big 3, how they did this year versus, and then what y'all expect from them in 2024, and then our most anticipated games of 2024 at the end. So let's start off with the big 3, and we can start off with the one that's gonna be the funniest because we already know we gonna rip them, which is PlayStation. So PlayStation, they came out with Spider-Man, and that's it.
That's it.
They had
Spider-Man. Hey, Spider-Man. This is them. Spider-Man. Mic drop. Like and crickets afterwards. Like, bro, what? That's
and
all y'all
then
had.
if we wanna throw in just exclusive games that they had, they did have Forspoken. Yeah. And then they also had Final Fantasy 16, which some people
Didn't do it.
say,
bro.
It didn't
some
do
people
enough.
say we're good, but really
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
that's still 3 games if you count those 2. One of them a huge disappointment for Spoken.
No.
Final Fantasy
had
16
mixed
was a mixed, and then Spider-Man 2 seemed to be loved by the PlayStation
extremists.
demographic of cinematic experiences.
People who like Spider-Man.
But as far as PlayStation, how did y'all feel about their year?
Terrible. I ain't gonna,
Horrible.
bro. I'm not gonna lie. You just named 3 mid-ass games.
Horrible. I'm waiting on my PlayStation Plus yearly subscription to run out, and I'm done with
I've
it.
been stopped that.
See, I honestly, I want to find a reason to get a PS5, but Spider-Man and Final Fantasy 16 itself is not a good enough reason for me.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
not.
still trying to figure out reasons to turn on my PS5.
Damn.
See, hey, I ain't gonna lie, you fell for the propaganda, my brother.
I
will say
always
something,
buy all
but
3, but I probably
No,
should have
you don't
waited.
have to. You see, and you
I
did
should
it
have
to
waited
yourself.
on the PS5.
You should have. See, I ain't gonna lie. Every day I'm like, dang, I should have got a PS5. And then I look at what's out available for it. I'm like, man, I'm glad I didn't. Whew. Hey, if they had like 10 games that are like
You know-
at least B plus
You
and higher.
know what buying a PS5 is? Copium.
No, you just did it because everybody
Right,
else
you buying the
did. Your stuff
PS5
is
to
different.
play Call of Duty and 2K, and those games
Exactly.
were literally.
And YouTube. That's it. Like, bro,
and then,
like,
yeah.
And now
And then
all
just
the
say-
people,
just saying you have a
all the
PS5.
PlayStation fans who only bought Call of Duty, they giving that money right to Xbox.
whoa. All the Call of Duty people that buy it, they always kick themselves in the ass as soon as they do it. Not gonna lie, every Call of Duty player, they be like, damn, why the hell did I buy this?
I'd rather play Call of Duty on consoles than on PC, but I'd rather play it on Xbox than like fuck PlayStation,
Nah, I ain't
bro.
gonna lie, I can imagine the PlayStation lobbies being very easy.
What?
Very easy. Too easy.
All right, any
Bro,
other
because
thoughts
I'm a
on
PS
PlayStation's
fanboy, bro.
2023?
They not real
Chuku.
gamers for real.
Oh
They
yeah,
not
see,
real
I'm purposefully quiet because I have not touched the PlayStation since
Yeah,
2000,
I
and
already know.
you know what I'm saying. So I'm like I said, we found greener pastures. We're new to the PC master race, and we're happy where we're at.
That word always made me
Hey,
laugh.
PlayStation finna start being hand-me-downs, bro. My first gonna start getting pissed off.
Yeah,
We
so
are happy where we're at.
definitely PlayStation in their game output, they were pretty bad this year. But also the news of like all the PlayStation news that was coming out was all negative. they raised the price of PS Plus, $40 for the premium tier, $20 for the lowest tier. Then the PS Plus subscription has not been putting out anything worthwhile compared to Game Pass at least.
If they do, and like I said, if they do, it's already on Game Pass.
Yeah. You also have The Last of Us getting canceled. The Insomniac leak that just happened where they basically, we ain't getting Wolverine till 2026. People were saying that was 2024. We thought we was getting that next year.
Right.
And then also they canceled the Spider-Man game. They closed down a couple of studios. And people are wondering what's going on with PlayStation. Like, what is the future of PlayStation right now? They've gone towards live service games, but they can't seem to put out any multiplayer games at all, let alone a live service game where you actually have to keep up the content.
I'm telling you, bro, PlayStation is basically like, I'm trying not to say Apple, because like Apple's still kind of good, but it's like they're trying to be like Apple and it's not working, bro. Like, didn't they make that mobile shit? Like, bro, I do not care about your mobile shit. Y'all, give me some.
Bro, that came and went. I seen a couple.
Give me some.
No, the first day that dropped, I seen people having it. I've not seen a picture
Bro,
of it since.
Yeah, the PS Portal.
You have the mobile console. Give me.
I haven't seen
A
nobody
mobile
rocking
console that you can't take out with you. With the
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Ace, when he dropped it in the Discord, I was like, oh, they got him. He was like, nah. Yeah, I was like, yeah. That was the last one I've seen since like bro, like since before Christmas, bro.
Like, bro, I want to see games, bro.
Yeah, I forgot about the PS Portal. That was a flop. And PSVR 2. When the last time y'all seen a PSVR 2 game? When the last time you seen any advertisement for them?
Bro, why are you getting VR? Why are you getting VR if it's not on the PC, bro? Get out of here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sony statement.
Really, I have like the only good news that PlayStation has had is that they still sell consoles. For whatever reason, people buy PlayStations. I mean, it's not for whatever reason. It's the name. It's basically
Sony
the whole.
Got a very uncritical fan base.
No, buying a PC.
No, the thing with PlayStation is
buying a PS5
outside of
they're the popular
America.
brand. And outside of America,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Outside the States, PlayStation, they have a market share. People have been playing PlayStations for years.
Most a lot of countries don't even know about Xbox.
Exactly, you see. So
it's the iPhone mentality of
it's like a status symbol now, bro.
It's the only one that they know about. So they see their friends have it, so they're like, "Oh, well, I have to get this because my friends have it."
And a lot of I want to use the word foreigners, but the outside market, the games they play, like FIFA, and games of those nature, they just fit perfectly.
They have the PlayStation branding on FIFA, or they used to at least. I think they still do. I don't remember.
Yeah,
but that really turned the tides when PlayStation got marketing for Call of Duty and FIFA. That was literally the whole European market just with PlayStation. There was no chance for Xbox after that.
Anything that markets
and then also Gran
Duty,
Turismo is really big over there too.
Anything that markets will Call of Duty automatically making sales. Like these niggas over here buying Mountain Dews and shit by the boatload. You feel me? Like
so, but like I said, they're hitting like new highs when it comes to console sales. Their games even still. Spider-Man still sold really good for the year. And it came out in October.
It's Spider-Man.
So as far as that goes, they're getting people to their console. What the problem is when it comes to like Spider-Man sales is that now we've seen the budgets of Spider-Man and we see why they are trying to get into live service multiplayer games where they can put microtransactions, because they can't sustain how much these games are starting to cost. And 6 million sales is not gonna cut it
Bro, it's the same. It's the same thing with a lot of these movies, bro. Like y'all budget is too high, bro. Y'all asking for too much. Like you feel me?
But like, and then the worst part is that the budgets don't be matching the quality.
Oh, what happened?
That's like, it don't make sense that
What the
this
heck?
is a $315,
Hey, Randy,
$350 million, and it's 9
turn on your
hours.
audio. I can't hear you.
Oh, I cut out. I cut
Or
out.
Is it my feet?
Them
No, it's
ponies
me.
hurt him. Got him out of here.
Nah, so yeah, he out. I don't know if his mic or internet or OBS.
That nigga, yeah, his shit probably crashed. That's all.
My
I ain't gonna
internet
lie.
went out. Damn, mine didn't.
Fucking God of War and Spider-Man.
Bro, that's it. God of War and Spider-Man,
Oh, what
bro.
he said? My internet went out. Ha ha.
Dang, I guess that's the end of the podcast then. I guess you feel me? If his internet went out, I don't know. Shit.
Where y'all able to hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm back
you
then.
still
Because
alive,
I'm
bro.
recording, so it's not really cut it. Like, I'm recording locally. It's not streaming.
Exactly.
So,
Okay.
but I think it still picked up all the. I can still hear y'all for some reason, but I guess it was like a little
You
tick.
just cut out for a second then.
Yeah, I think it was just a little tick because my game also went out.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, what was I just saying? I was saying the budgets, 315 million for a 9-hour game, and if you do the side quests, it's like 16 hours. It don't add up.
Is that Spider-Man?
Yeah, Spider-Man
like,
2.
Okay.
That's why we need to focus on these indie developers and these indie games, because you feel me, they're gonna give us the most bang, and bro, in the long run, they're the ones that's gonna give us the what we want. You
Hey,
feel me?
I take. We do that. They get rich. They just gonna turn to EA. We're stuck in perpetual hell.
I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
just go back-
that's literally how
those
most.
developers.
That's how look at CD Projekt. They were independent. CD Projekt Red, The Witcher. Yeah, the little indie games, The Witcher, and then what happened once they got some money?
Turn into a
Cyberpunk.
TV
They were
show.
Cyberpunk. They were like, oh yeah, we about to just throw this game out there. You know, it's broken. They don't care. They gonna buy it anyway. We got 13 million just pre-ordering.
Bro, I'm
Oh, the
telling you,
the game ain't what we said it was gonna be. That's fine. They already bought the game. We making all this money.
exactly.
So yeah, anybody can become EA, and now they working overtime to get their image back.
See,
Like,
if I was
hey,
to say
guys,
my
we're
take
good.
would branch it into a different direction, which is to everybody that is praising capitalism, that is what comes with it.
Hey.
That
No, I'm
is
saying
what
enjoy
comes
it now
with it.
because in
No,
10 years
that's
you're
why.
gonna hate these companies.
And that's why I keep on. No, that's why I keep saying we need to focus on these indie developers, because the more you feel me, the more.
But for what we were
people
finding
enter
out,
the
big
more-
game
the more companies
game
enter
developers are
and-
hearing. They know that's what
but
niggas want, and they came out with Dave the Diver.
the better work off.
I'm out here thinking as an indie game.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying not to enjoy indie games because they're gonna turn it to EA. I'm saying enjoy these indie games now, these
Why they
indie
last?
companies now, because the moment they get big,
Yeah.
they're gonna go for the dollar instead of
No, what I'm saying is the more sinister part is the big
Bro,
companies know
look
that,
at
and they're gonna
Mojang.
start making indie-looking games.
Yeah, look at Mojang with Minecraft. They have one of the biggest franchises ever. And what do? They come out with an update every 6 months, and they say, "Hey guys, here we added a llama, we added a camel. Here you go, guys. Oh wait, y'all wanted actual new content? Y'all wanted a Series X version? Nah. Wait, y'all want the game in 4K? Nah, but we got a armadillo. We added that to the game.
Hey
Hey man, if
look,
it's not broken, capitalize.
I'm not gonna hate it. You still
Bro,
playing
I
it, and they
swear,
make you still wanna play it,
Mojang just be sitting they be sitting on their ass all day, and then
Broken, capitalize.
when the month before the update was come out, all right, yeah, let's just see what we can put out here. What do they want? They want some new animals. Okay, we got that. Here you go.
I'm gonna give an honorable shout out to Roblox. They've been holding shit down for years, and no one really says anything about them.
Whoa, didn't they have child labor?
Whoa.
All right, so
Are you mad that kids are making money?
Were they making money?
I mean, at least
I
it's
hope
not the
they're
mines.
Are
Hope
you
they're
mad that
getting
kids
paid.
are making money?
So yeah, that's enough about PlayStation. As far as their future, I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure that 2024 is gonna be just as bad for them as 2023. Because I think the only game that I can see coming out in 2024 is Ghost of Tsushima 2. But even that doesn't really have indication that it's coming out next year. They have that Rise of the Ronin game. That one looks decent, but it's also third party. They have Helldivers 2, third party. But I actually like the look of Helldivers 2, and it's gonna be on PC day one. So yeah, that's all you need
Honestly,
to know.
all I'm gonna say about PlayStation is, don't get mad at me for being a critical thinker, because all y'all put out is God of War and Spider-Man.
I feel like the marketing behind that is what's saving these niggas. Like, bro, I don't know what's saving these niggas, but they're being saved right now.
It's God of War and Spider-Man.
Bro, that shit is saving these niggas. But what's called, like I said, I'm all waiting on the Valve. What's called also.
Wait, we gonna get to that later. We gonna get to that.
Yeah.
That's the
Is
last
it,
topic.
Oh wait,
Isn't it-
no one mentioned Star Wars Jedi.
I ain't played it, so I can't talk on that.
I haven't seen it, so I
haven't played it.
It was broken at launch, so I passed on it.
See, and this is the thing.
Oh, that's another thing that we forgot about, the
And it wasn't
broken.
game of the year.
How
either,
games.
so
Bro, I got
how
a game for
games
that
were just
category.
broken.
I got a game for that category. Payday fucking 3.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
At least it only lasted 1 week. You know?
Jesus Christ. Like, if
this
you
is what
go
I'm
in,
about to-
it's a dead game now because of that. Like
They're
it's
back
a
on
dead
Payday.
game.
Everyone's back on Payday 2.
Oh, they're back on it. Whenever the
Bro,
last time
there's
I tried
more
to
players
play
playing
I couldn't
Payday
find
2
the
than
thing.
Payday 3.
Oh, Payday 2. I'm talking about Payday 3. Yeah, they killed Payday 3. Payday 3 is a
Isn't the
dead
people
game
that
now.
made it Inscription making a new game too?
I'm pretty sure we gonna talk about 2024
Okay.
after the big 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or how do you guys feel about
Alright.
remakes?
Remakes.
Ooh, can we just talk
Can
about
be good.
remakes?
Remakes can be good.
It's,
I get
it's a hit or
But
miss.
it depends on
at the end
when
of
the
day,
game
it
came out.
always depends on the company. What you say?
Like remaking a Super Nintendo game, cool. Go ahead. Remaking
something
PlayStation
old,
1,
something.
cool. PlayStation
Yeah.
1 original Xbox. That's like as far as I would go for remake. When you start remaking
right now,
360
right there.
games, I'm like, bro, 360 games.
That's
are
exactly what I'm
literally just
saying. Because they remake
updated.
Dead Space.
GameCube games, remakes
Yeah,
of GameCube
like the
games.
Dead Space remake wasn't necessary.
Bro,
Yeah,
if-
I'm not
if
gonna say it was
somebody
bad,
if somebody
but
could
it wasn't
buy the
necessary.
right to Eternal Darkness, please.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Keep it turned.
Nintendo said who?
Keep it where it's at. We don't want that.
I want it.
Well,
Don't
So,
say
yeah.
we.
matter of fact, if we talk about what we want,
Speaking of
let's-
Nintendo,
let's
we can
talk
go to
about
the
it.
next.
What you want.
Now,
Say it.
I'm standing on it.
Stand on it.
Standing on business. Make Man Legend 3. That's all they need. Capcom, where you at?
You feel
Million
me?
copies.
Yeah,
First day.
so
Let's go.
PlayStation, GameCube, PlayStation 1, GameCube, Xbox, and everything before that you can remake.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Randy. If they were to do something,
Dreamcast.
no. If they were to do something like that for PS5, oh, we're dropping an exclusive, Mega Man Legends
Aren't they
3.
making Power Stone?
Hey,
Supposedly,
it's better
we haven't
than
seen
nothing.
anything.
Hey, I take that.
Isn't Power Stone? Isn't they talking about making a
Yeah,
Power Stone?
well, it was in the Capcom leaks that Power Stone was in the works.
Capcom had leaks,
Yes, like
bro. No
3
company
years
safe
ago
right
now.
now.
No, bro, what?
That's crazy.
Nigga, if he
Bro,
no,
the Capcom leaks
Brody did what
basically
he
showed
did,
their plans
if
for the next
everybody,
like
the whole world
7
looked at
years.
what Brody did, it is like, bro, they're probably, bro, niggas gonna try to one up him, bro, because that's how life works. People
No
are
one
out there.
mentioned Alan Wake 2. That took up
Yeah,
some
Alan
award.
Wake 2. That was a big one.
Yeah, I haven't played Alan
I
Wake
didn't
2
play
either. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, honestly, half of the Game of the Year winners or like Game of the Year nominees, I did not
haven't
play.
played. Yeah, there's a lot of games I haven't
That's
played.
also what I'm realizing looking at the list. This 2023 wasn't really for me. Like I said, it's not really a lot of games out here that I'll say.
Nah, 2023 as far as games go, it was one of the best years in gaming, probably top 5. I just didn't play all the ones that people consider the big ones.
Not for me.
Nah, bro. I'm not gonna hold
But
you.
there was never a point where I didn't have something to play.
You played Honkai Star Rail?
Why would I do that to myself?
This year,
That was one of the top ones. You know what I'm saying? Like this year for gaming was like I played more older games.
Nah, 2004 and 5 was a better year than this year.
2004 is probably my favorite year of gaming. Like as far as games that came out, it's definitely the best. 2004, 2007, and then I would put 2023 right after, and then 2017.
Yeah, because I'm going down the list of 2023 right now, and I'm like, a lot of games came out.
No, I can lie. I need like 3 indie games I could play, bro. Recommend me like 3 indie games right now.
See, for indie games, I would recommend Dave the Diver, but I'm finding out that's not an indie game, so you know.
No, shame
on me. Shame on me. Hold on, let's see.
I might give it a try. Cause aren't they having like DLC for that, where it's like mixed with like some other game? Or
yeah, some other game. Yeah,
that look kind of cool. Oh wait, we ain't gonna talk about the Sega games.
I think Rand Don Solo's.
Oh, he's gone again.
Yeah. No, not. I think his mom had. I think someone had called him.
Talking about the big 3 right now. You feel me?
I don't know.
Oh, so I for indie games, I've seen Cocoon. I've seen people playing Cocoon, but
Oh, I see somebody playing that.
I think I see somebody playing.
No,
yeah,
Barb was playing
Cocoon.
that.
Oh, Sons of the Forest is an indie game. So shout out to my take.
Yeah,
shout out to my
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga was low key kind of shitting on that game.
See, whenever you look it up, it says Dave the Diver is an indie game, but I get where he coming from because it had back end, so it's technically not an indie game, but it's in that category.
If it had backing by a company, then yeah, I wouldn't count it as indie game.
It got indie developers. If they're not big.
Oh, and they're saying Lies of P is an indie game also.
Okay.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to indie games. There's a lot of indie games out here that are surprising me. They're indie games.
When I think indie game is a nigga put their own money behind it, like the group put their own money behind it, or they had to do like a Kickstarter type shit. Like you feel me? Like that's what I think indie games are type shit.
And then let me take this moment to shout out to Cyberpunk, the DLC that came out. I guess the full game, like everyone is saying, the full game finally came out in 2023. So shout out to Cyberpunk, held it down during the summertime.
But yeah, we the topic was still the big 3. We finished talking about PlayStation and how down bad they are, and so the next 2 is either Xbox or Nintendo. What we feel like talking about right now?
Y'all can start with Nintendo.
Nintendo?
I'm about to be back.
Okay. I mean, shoot. My Nintendo is scattered like the Dragon Ball, so I really don't have nothing to say about Nintendo other than I need to play Metroid Dread.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. When I'm looking for Nintendo, they're making that Star Fox game. It's like a spiritual successor to Star Fox. I'm waiting on that. That look kind of cool. It's cool.
Hey, from what I'm seeing, The Legend of Zelda was the highest rated game of 2023. So I guess they got that under their belt.
I'm just saying it ain't have as much motion as the last Zelda.
That was the highest.
It's still game of the year, so you feel me?
Yeah, hey man, shout out to PC Master Race.
My thing is, like, no company's too big to fail, but Nintendo hasn't been missing a lot. You feel me? They've been doing their thing.
Oh, I know the Kirby game was hot too, because I had to get that from my little brother.
They've been
like
doing
Kirby.
their thing, bro. You like there's not a lot of misses.
Honestly, I heard the Kirby game was actually really good too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, like Nintendo, they don't got nothing better to do to make good games. Every Nintendo game is gonna be decent, bro. I feel like Nintendo got higher quality standards and like,
Bro, they don't take risks. That's the thing. They don't take big risks.
no, they take risks. They take risks. They'll completely change up the game if they feel like it.
I don't think like they take big risks.
Bro, I feel like their riskiest game is Zelda because they take the biggest risk on Zelda every time. Zelda's never the same. It's always a big risk. Like, look at like Ocarina of Time to win.
But the thing is with Zelda, like Zelda, I compare Zelda to like Final Fantasy, bro. I'm
I
like,
get that.
huh?
I get that.
I compare, yeah. So it's like, bro, if the Final Fantasies are missed, I'm gonna go to the Zelda real quick. Like that's how I think.
Let's be real here. Do you really play Final Fantasies?
I haven't played Final Fantasies lately.
Wrong saying.
I haven't played Final Fantasies lately. I played. I didn't play the last one, but I played.
Talking about 15
Yeah, I haven't played the new one, but I
or
played
16,
I played the one before that.
14.
No, bro, you're confusing the fuck out of me.
The last one that came out was 16.
Then I played 15. I played 15, but didn't beat it. I didn't play 16, and then I heard bad things about it.
Oh, I wish what's his name was in here. What y'all take on Nintendo All-Star Brawl 2? Because that came out.
Nintendo All-Star Brawl 2.
Nintendo, that was Nickelodeon.
My bad. Brrr. Hey man, brain fart right there. That
I
a
was
brain
like,
fart.
Nintendo
Yeah, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. That came out 2023 too.
Yeah, I didn't touch it. I
haven't touched
I seen people play it on Twitch, but honestly, they're paid advertisements. I already know it, so it was like, you know.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to say anything negative on Nintendo because they do hold it down, but I feel like their demographics are more. Nah, Nintendo.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel like Nickelodeon's trying to do something, but Nintendo got such a good formula going already. You're not really gonna convert anybody that plays Smash. If you're a Smash player, I don't see you gonna choose Nickelodeon over Nintendo or Smash. You know what I'm saying?
Like the thing is, the cartoons. It's about the cartoons, and the cartoons are good, right? But the thing is, there's new cartoons on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Are you gonna focus on the new generation, or are you gonna focus on the older generation who are grown-ups? Like,
But they're
you feel
focused
me?
on the older generation because there's only older characters on there, bro. Eliza Thornberry, or Nigel Thornberry.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, no little kid know who Nigel Thornberry.
Yeah,
You gotta be at least 30 years old.
if they want, they do need to focus on the new cartoons. If they want,
But see, that's the thing. What new cartoons they got going on?
because the niggas people that we on Smash Bros still. Like,
No.
the older generation that watch these cartoons are still playing Smash Bros. So just
No, Smash Bros. So good that nobody really want to hop off.
all for Smash Bros to play it,
so-
something that's kind of like Smash Bros,
but not as
but
good.
not as good. Yeah,
Like, unless you just like the niche of it. Or
Yeah.
some shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, most of them platform
this
fighters,
is
they're floaty.
they're
They got weird hitboxes. The hitboxes are weird. Nothing's really like, I don't know. There's just something about them.
all the maps are
Like-
what's we call it maps.
And then Smash is just like, to me, perfect, bro. Like speed, whatever, all the other stuff, the
I ain't
hitboxes.
gonna lie, if they did if they put a subspace emissary or some crazy stuff,
Exactly. They gotta
they
do
would
something.
see
That's the thing. You gotta do something innovative.
You gotta
You're
do-
just
yeah.
copying-
My
you're just
bad.
copying-
I'm back. What we talking about?
Nintendo
If they
in their
focus
ear.
on youth, on the
Wait,
youth,
let me feeling ready. We was talking about the Nickelodeon All Stars, and I was saying like it's cool. I like the idea of it, but it's not like it's gonna be better than Smash.
yeah, it's not to the older generation. It's never gonna be better than Smash Bros.
There's a
Like, you
formula.
gotta focus on
Like,
the younger generation. If that's your marketing.
you have to copy the mechanics of Smash 1-to-1 for you to beat Smash.
If you want,
Because-
that's yeah.
The
But
feel
if
of
you're-
Smash is just
But that's
untouchable
only-
right now.
That's only if you're marketing towards people that play Smash. If you're targeting to a younger generation, you don't have to do that because they haven't played Smash yet.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like Smash, like bro, the feel of Smash by itself is just crazy, bro. And no game's ever gonna have it like Smash, bro. All these games are floaty and weird. Hitboxes
Yeah,
are
because
weird.
you always gonna be like,
No.
this
Number one,
it don't feel right.
Keep it cheaper than Smash.
Wait, what?
What you
Oh
say,
yeah,
Randy?
Nickelodeon All Stars is like 50, so they 50,
Yeah.
40, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if y'all went through the games that they released this year, but
Yeah, that's what we were doing. We had just got
as
to.
far
We had
as
went over 1 second. We had went over Legend of Zelda being top.
the highest rated,
Yeah, highest rated of 2023, and yeah, so far that I think.
yeah. So Legend is so they started off the year with Fire Emblem Engage, and that game, although I didn't like it as much as Three Houses, as far as the story, the gameplay is probably like some of the best Fire Emblem gameplay that they did. All the additions that they did with the Engage mechanic, that was cool. I was playing that a lot at the beginning of the year. Did I beat it? Hell no. But you know, that's gonna be a common theme for every year. I don't beat the games. I just play them. So they started off with that. Then they finally came out with the Advance Wars 1 and 2 remake, and that they held that one off because when they were about to release it, the Russian-Ukraine war had happened, so they pushed it back to because the game is a war game, and the antagonist was Russia basically, like it was based off of Russia. So they pushed it back. They were basically just holding on to it for like a whole year and a half, and they finally released it this year.
Bro, Call of Duty, the enemy was Russian.
Bro,
They don't give a dang.
It's a common trope for Russia to be the enemy.
Call of Duty don't give a dang. They push that shit out regardless.
Oh yeah, bro, you know Call of Duty not gonna push back for nobody.
Yeah, they're not. They're not. They're gonna
Brought to you by the army.
paid for by the brain. This cutscene, you think Air Force.
Let me see. They had the final Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeem, which brings all 3 games into each other and like basically caps off that whole story between Xenoblade 1 to Xenoblade 3. I haven't played it. I really need to play that. But I still need to beat Xenoblade 3.
Yeah,
So that was man, I need to get to that. They had, I think after that it was Tears of the Kingdom. Then
Dread came out last year.
which one?
Metroid Dread came out last year.
Metroid Dread was a few years ago. I think that was like 2021 or 20. Yeah, that was like 2021 or it might have been 2022. I don't remember.
See, I ain't played so shoot. Still new to me.
After that, they had. Oh yeah, I forgot the Mario Kart 8 DLC was going on also. So they were adding the new maps for Mario Kart 8. I remember y'all was playing that. I gave up on Mario Kart.
That was cool. Yeah, we played. We actually played a lot of. Yeah, we played a lot of Mario Kart.
I remember I was playing at the beginning of the year, and then
we played it all throughout.
I played one match or two, and then I was just getting destroyed, and then I was like, yeah, y'all got that.
Bro, you just got a bunny hop to jumps. What's wrong?
You just gotta take the L against the Japan niggas.
I was about to shout them out right now.
I don't know how to take the L.
Hey, man. Once you get the dub, then it feel better.
Shout out my Japanese brethren.
So they had
Did Splatoon come out this year, or was it last year?
No, that was last year. Splatoon 3. Then they had Pikmin 4. Played
Strikers
a little bit of
last
that.
year, right? Or this year?
Strikers was last year also. They had F-Zero 99. That one shadow dropped after the direct. They had Super Mario Wonder came out. That was like the last release. Or no, Super Mario RPG was the last release. They had those two as well. Super Mario Wonder and Super Mario RPG.
What about the
WarioWare?
Exactly.
WarioWare. Let's Go 1-2 Switch, or Everybody 1-2 Switch, the sequel to 1-2 Switch that no one wanted, no one cared about. I'm pretty sure I'm missing some, but I remember like including the expansion. There was like 13 releases that Nintendo put out this year. So, as far as Nintendo, I feel like they had 100% the best year. They had the highest rated game. Also sold like 20 million in the first month. Super Mario Wonder, the return to 2D Mario, and it actually was pretty good. Although it wasn't as good, or I would say for me, it didn't do enough.
You know, I prefer 2D Mario. I feel like it's easier for Nintendo to get it every time with 2D Mario.
All right, Kaizo Mario. We
Bro,
know why.
Kaizo Mario is fucking hard, man. It's hard as shit, bro.
Yeah, Nintendo. This is basically gonna be their send-off year. So for them to just have this many games on the day that they're on the year that they're basically packing up the Switch before the new console comes out, hopefully next year. That's what rumors been saying.
Yeah.
And then they still are like they already have a pretty solid lineup for 2020, like the first half of 2024 too.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. You know, all these games they're dropping now, they're just gonna drop for the Switch too.
Oh, you already no. Switch 2 is gonna be backwards compatible, so they're not gonna do like they did with the Wii U and re-release each game.
Yeah, they're just gonna bring it all to the eShop or whatever.
Yeah, but did y'all have any other thoughts, Nintendo?
Oh, are we just talking Nintendo, or we can talk about Sega too?
Why would we talk about Sega?
I mean, they're dropping all them little, retro games and stuff. Okay.
We can talk about that with the 2024.
Okay. Well, that was it for me.
I know Chuck didn't touch his Switch this year. I know.
No, I did. We just said we were playing Mario Kart
Oh, yeah, Mario
all
Kart,
year. Yeah, I did. I
was
touched it.
I like
playing
you was
Pokemon for some reason.
I was playing Pokemon. I was playing the stuff that they added in the Sega, Nintendo little.
Not thinking about which game.
Oh
I
yeah, I
mean,
forgot about I always forget about the N64, Sega Genesis Online, and the Game Boy
I'll be
Advance
playing
Online.
I'll be playing them all.
The only L Nintendo took is the canceled games.
Basically, I guess. So if you consider that those, I guess maybe.
What
Nintendo
canceled games
don't
did
be
they have?
taking
What did
L's,
they say for
bro.
canceled games?
The games that we was talking about, like Midnight Sun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
developers canceling the Nintendo Switch versions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I don't blame
It takes a
them, 'cause
lot of
there's some
time and resources to get get the game working on underpowered hardware like the Switch.
Bro, I feel like Nintendo always does this to themselves because this is literally the same thing with the GameCube and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Because
So, just now we can talk about Nintendo's 2024 then. So as far as or their future, so they most likely have a new console coming out, and from the sound from the leaked hardware that we've already seen the specs of and everything, it's probably gonna be a little under the Series S. And it's basically if you can run on the Series S, it should be able to run on the Switch, which is gonna be good because we'll actually get third-party Nintendo support for real for the first time since the GameCube. Basically, at least 80% of the game should be coming over.
Yeah. See, I ain't gonna lie. Nintendo always does this with underpowered crap. Don't get me wrong. It sounds good. I'm just kind of gripey now because bro, I played Apex right on my Switch, and when I say it was the most unflattering thing, and that's me putting it as nicely as possible. It was the most unflattering thing I ever seen in my life. Bro, I think that's the reason why I don't even play Apex. I tried playing it the first time on the Switch, and I'm yeah, that's a big no for me, big dog.
Nah, bro. No. The biggest L, Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, I got Mortal
bro.
Kombat 11. I got Mortal Kombat 11 on my Switch, and when I say it was so bad,
Mortal Kombat biggest L on this.
I'm not fact. Mortal Kombat 1 was the same way, right? Oh my god,
It was worse.
Mortal Kombat 1 was
It was
disgusting
way worse than
on-
11.
bro.
Disgusting.
Hey, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Was that this year or last year?
This year.
MK1 it was this year.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Nintendo does it to himself. Like, bro, it's crazy. They can talk about a game's graphics so bad, and you already know what system it's on, bro. Like, bro.
See, but the thing is that no one's really taking the time to actually optimize for the Switch. When you do, you can like Doom Eternal looks and runs good on the Switch.
No.
That's a game that shouldn't look or run as good as it does on Switch. They got Witcher 3 running on there.
Yeah.
If you see like Astral Chain, you could have mistook Astral Chain for an Xbox One game at the time when it came out.
Yeah.
Like
I
if you
agree.
take the time out to actually optimize, you can do some good things on the Switch.
But see, like, that's why I gotta talk shit about the like, bro. Remember when we was talking the other day about the last game you bought for the Wii was what was it? Road at War.
Yeah.
You know how terrible that sounds, bro. Like, it sounds like a horrible experience, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
But it goes
Nah,
back to
but
what I
World
was
of War
saying
on the
earlier.
Wii was goated though. With the
It
motion
goes back to
controls.
what I was saying earlier. I
Yeah,
feel like
obviously the graphics
Nintendo,
gonna be less.
their target demographic is kids.
Oh
To
yeah,
me,
I don't know that
um,
specifically.
See, but this is the thing with Nintendo. They market towards kids.
And this
But it's the 30, 40-year-olds who are the ones playing it the most.
yeah.
But that
Yeah,
says a
like
lot
the
more
nostalgia.
about the 30-year-olds
With
than
a loud
the
minority.
kids.
Majority.
Hey, we here for the gameplay, and no one's beating Nintendo when it comes to the gameplay, and that's
And
why we
Nintendo's
always
not worried.
short.
That's
It's
what I'm
nostalgia,
saying.
bro. It's your favorite character in just a different type of game. Most,
Nintendo's
most of the
saying,
time.
"Hey
They
man,
do Nintendo take a lot of risks. I give them that.
You know,
Cause I get like even putting out under par hardware in of itself is a risky thing to do.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying." But like, I feel
Like,
like the
think
reason why
about it,
they do that is
it's
because
all these companies are putting millions and billions of dollars in straight up graphics, bro.
Yeah,
and y'all
but the
still
thing
take
is,
the risk of not even having your hardware strong enough to use that shit.
the thing about the Nintendo fan base is that the way that they differ from Xbox and PlayStation is that 90% you're there only for Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Most people don't buy Xbox just to play Xbox games. Most people don't buy a PlayStation just to play the PlayStation games. They're playing Call of Duty, FIFA, 2K, all of that. They're playing like Fortnite's the biggest games. The biggest games on Nintendo hardware is always going to be a Nintendo developed game. It's going to be the Mario, it's going to be the Zelda, it's going to be Smash, it's going to be Mario Kart, it's going to be Splatoon. Those are always going to be your Pokemon. Those are going to be the ones that you're buying the Switch for. The PlayStation and Xbox first party games are usually bonuses on top of Call of Duty, FIFA, all that. But at the same time,
yeah, you're right.
This might be the first time this is gonna be the first time in a long time that we have a Nintendo console that will also have Call of Duty, that will also have 2K, that will also have FIFA, and like not the broken halfway versions,
Bro.
like the ones we got on Switch, but like
Niggas
the
is
actual
getting
full
banned.
versions.
Niggas is getting banned on Nintendo.
Like we're gonna have the actual
Call of
full
Duty
versions
on
of the
Nintendo?
games from now on.
Call
So-
of Duty on Nintendo, niggas is getting banned.
They only got voice service on.
Yeah, that's one thing that they really got to fix with the next one. Voice chat, integration, friends list, invites, all that they just neglected on the Switch. But as far as their 2023 and their future, Nintendo is like the wild card as far as their future, because they, depending on how, this could be another Wii U, or it could be another Switch success. So we don't know
I
how,
feel like
because every
Nintendo's
console
going-
generation with Nintendo is up and down. So we don't know what's gonna happen next.
Nintendo's always gonna play it safe because they want to keep that whatever market share they have going on. Because no parent thinks twice before they say, "Oh, I'm gonna buy my kid a Nintendo device," because they know at the very least your kid is still gonna be safe.
You would think that Nintendo would play it safe, but you always think, hey, you had this super successful version, this super successful console. Why don't you just do that again, but make it more powerful? What do? You know what? We gonna add a tablet. We gonna add a tablet to it. We gonna make it.
But who uses other than kids love their tablets though? Like this is what I'm saying. Like it's falling into the line of
he's talking about
reason.
the Wii U though.
The Wii U.
Before like
it's still kids.
And then what happened to the Wii U? The lowest selling home console out of the big three.
The Wii U was
the tablet should happen after the Wii U, like where kids just started.
All right, what came after the Wii U?
The Switch. And
My
what happened
point
with
still
the Switch?
kept the same
The top three
formula.
highest selling.
They
console.
still kept it. They were like, "Oh, okay, I see what y'all saying. Y'all want to take it outside. Y'all want to take it away from the console."
Yeah. So the Wii U was kind of like the
same.
stopgap of like they didn't have the technology at the time to make the Switch.
Exactly.
But this was the best that they could do. But
So they still
that
kept
was
that same formula.
But they could have just said, "Hey, here's a more powerful Wii," and just called
That's
it
what I'm
the
saying.
Wii 2.
I don't think they're worried about power. Nintendo has never given me like they're worried about power.
No, the thing is, bro, our expectations for the Wii U was high.
For me, I feel like they're more like, yeah, it's gonna be affordable. You can buy for your kids.
I like the Wii U.
See the Wii, yeah, I'm not saying like I didn't like the
Everybody that
Wii U,
liked the Wii
but
was the
I
ones that got
understand
it.
why the Wii U was disappointing and why people didn't want to buy it. Even when the games were coming, people still didn't want to buy it. And it was also $50 less than the PS4. It should have been $100 less than the PS4. They messed up on pricing. They did not market it well at all. Because you only saw the tablet in the commercials. People thought it was an add-on for the Wii. Because you never saw the console.
Yeah.
But the Switch basically just turned all that around. But just like the Wii was a success, and then the Wii U was a failure, the same thing can happen with the Switch 2 or whatever they call it. So that's why I'm like, what most people want is just, hey, I want the Switch, but more powerful. But knowing Nintendo, they have to add a gimmick. They always have to have something. No one knows what the gimmick is gonna be.
Oh yeah, and they for sure keep things on the wrap over there.
Bruh.
They keep things tight-lipped over there.
We had an idea of what the Switch was gonna be before it came out, but nothing like when they showed the detachable controllers and how all of that worked, and it was nothing that I would have never thought of it like that. And then being able to just share the controller with the person next to you, both of y'all got one part of the controller. That was something like I would have never thought of. So that's why I'm like, I like when they go out of the box.
Yeah.
But
Honestly,
at the same time, it's a double-edged sword.
yeah, I was gonna say big time. I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, when it comes to consoles, Nintendo, they're like the who's the dude that made Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah.
Kojima.
Kojima. Yeah, like they're more Kojima-ish in that sense.
See, this is the thing.
Yeah,
thing
when it
with
comes to the
Nintendo.
hardware,
They take the risk. They take the risk on the hardware, not on the game.
I take risk on the game,
Bro.
it depends on the franchise. Like Zelda,
No, I ain't gonna lie.
going
They
open
take risk
world
on
was a
Zelda.
big risk.
Every Zelda they take a risk. I'm not gonna lie.
Tears of the Kingdom was probably the least risky out of all the Zeldas, but that's more of like a
Yeah,
Majora's
just-
Mask situation than a.
Yeah.
They were just working on what they had.
But that's why I'm like, because if I like seeing the next Zelda in 4K is gonna be crazy. Like seeing what they could do with half of an Xbox One in power on the Zelda. I'm like, what are they gonna pull off when they have next gen hardware that's actually competitive to the competition. Because I forgot to mention, but they have the DLSS because it's an Nvidia. So with DLSS, that's what's gonna put them in that percentile with the Series S. They're gonna be almost as powerful as what the Xbox is doing.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. Nintendo cool sometimes when they want to be, but they also will sue the hell out of everybody too. Just want to throw that out there. I want to be unbiased about Nintendo. But not only that, they're very what's the word? Like the Smash tournament. You seen what they did with Smash tournaments and shit like that? How do you feel about that?
I don't understand because they always like, hey, we gonna have an official Smash tournament, you know. We finally letting y'all do what y'all want to do, and then we take it back. We don't like y'all anymore.
Like Nintendo, they want to act like they're for the fans, but at the same time, they're the most detrimental to their own fans. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're very conservative and very antiquated in their thinking when it comes to the fans, and even like Nintendo YouTubers, they go after Nintendo YouTubers just for like having certain gameplay of Nintendo games.
Bro, what did that one guy that had the ROM hack site, Nintendo sued this dude, now he owes like basically his whole life worth savings like ×5. Like he
gotta pay them for like 40 years or something like that.
Bro. How? Like, bro,
like 40. It was like 30% for the rest of his life or something like that of his income.
Bro, that is still insane to me, bro. Like they do it,
and it wasn't ROM. It was it's because he had all the ROMs. Like, hey, when the ninjas tell you take your site down, the first time, take it down.
Yeah,
do it. Now,
not gonna lie, like. That's still crazy to me though, like bro, like
when the store they do it to send a message so that the next person who's gonna try it, they know what's gonna happen if they keep doing it.
Bro, like I ain't gonna lie, Nintendo be going at people in ways I've never seen Xbox or Sony going.
Which one would you rather do? Pay your 30% or have them chop off one of your hands?
Hey man, get my hand chopped off.
Yo, pinky.
He's like a disability. I guess.
Get that robotic hand?
Hey,
how you gonna play the game?
Exactly.
Motion controls only.
Oh man.
What's it called? Yeah. Anybody want to talk about the next Switch console?
The next Switch console. I'll say shout out to them. Shout out to the kids that's gonna enjoy it.
He's gonna be one of those kids.
Probably. I'm not denying it.
Probably.
I might be. But yeah, that's just my whole thing with Nintendo. Nintendo, they do what they do. They stay in their own corner. I don't have any problem with their business model.
That's always the thing with Nintendo though, is that when the PlayStation and Xbox fans are just going crazy, fighting each other, Nintendo is just sitting there in the corner, just Nintendo's just in the corner, just chilling while they just having an all-out war.
Exactly.
Notice that you did not see when Xbox was fighting for Activision Blizzard in the courts. You did not see Nintendo in the court trying to fight the deal. They're like, bro, y'all can have Call of Duty, y'all can have GTA, y'all can have all that. It's not gonna affect us.
That's what I'm saying. They got their market. They got their market strategy, and they just stick to it.
They're in their own universe right now.
Bro, it's literally the self-sustained, because taking Call of Duty from PlayStation would cripple PlayStation, and that's not even their own game, because it's not their own game. You're not taking Mario from Nintendo. You're not taking Zelda from Nintendo. You're not taking they farm on their own land. They get all their resources from their own land.
No, Nintendo, I ain't gonna lie, Nintendo loves their IPs, unlike Sony.
They shit sold up.
Sony hates their IPs. I can tell.
And then Nintendo can literally they be just sitting on a treasure trove of IP. You're like, you know what? I feel like just throwing F-Zero a little bone today. Here you go, F-Zero 99. What man? They kind of like Kid Icarus in Smash Bros. You know what? Kid Icarus Uprising. Here you go. Next thing you know, we're about to have an Ice Climbers game.
Bruh.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Did you hear about the guy who spent like $50,000 to be a shareholder for Nintendo? So he's sitting in the boardroom
And it
he
asks
asked
about
for
F-Zero.
and then they told him to fuck off.
Nah, they were just like, yeah, we're always thinking about using our IP. It was just a generic statement. And then, I mean, the F-Zero did come out. So technically,
99.
I'm pretty sure F-Zero 99 was the test to see if there was still interest in an F-Zero game. I'm 100% sure we're gonna see an F-Zero on the next console.
Hey, what do you think about the Star Fox? Not the Star Fox, but the sole successor of Star Fox.
Successor. Who is that?
I don't know, bro. The spiritual successor of Star Fox.
I mean, there's Whisker Squad. There's actually 2 Star Fox ones from indie developers, if that's what you're talking about. But I forgot the other one's name. But Whisker Squad was one of them. I want to see Star Fox. I think they gave up on Star Fox because of Star Fox Zero. For now, it's basically the Metroid. They gonna let Star Fox chill for another like 10 years, and then they gonna say, "All right, guess who's back?" Speaking of Metroid Prime 4, that's gonna be a launch title for the next Switch. They announced it in 2017 after the Switch came out, like literally the same year the Switch 1 came out. And we've literally gone 6 years. We have not seen a single lick of gameplay. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a launch title for the next Switch.
No, I'm not even gonna lie. Does that mean new Mario coming out?
Okay, maybe not, because Super Mario Odyssey 2 or whatever the next 3D Mario, the big 3D Mario, that's supposed to also be coming for the next Switch. I think that's also, it's either gonna be Mario or Metroid Prime as a launch title, and then the other game is gonna end the year. Kind of like Breath of the Wild was the launch title for the Switch, and then Super Mario Odyssey ended the year.
I can see that. I just know Mario coming, bro. New console, new Mario.
But usually it is new console, new Mario, like the face of the console.
I mean, like, I'm not even holding Mario Wonder.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like when did Mario Odyssey come out? Like 5-6 years ago. All right.
Launch year to Switch.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, it's about that time.
They're gonna switch it up.
They did the 3D World Bowser's Fury, which was like a small like open world Mario campaign. That was cool as fuck. Because it was basically complete the game in any order, like type of Mario that they haven't really done before, where you can just go anywhere from the start and complete it in any order. But that was not like their main game. Obviously, that wasn't going to take up 6 years of development for that. So yeah, I feel like we talked enough on Nintendo. The last one, Xbox. As far as Xbox 2023, they came off of probably their worst year in history, honestly. Probably the worst since the 2013 when they revealed the Xbox One, and then that was like the height of Xbox hate. 2022 was probably the second worst year that they've ever had, because they delayed Starfield and Redfall out of 2022. They didn't have a single first party game until Grounded in September, and Game Pass, like a lot of the Game Pass games were just not hitting, like that what was it, Second Extinction, the dinosaur game that we tried to play. You remember that, Spitter?
Oh, you talking Spitter?
Is he even still here? I don't think
Still here?
All right. Yeah, you.
What happened?
You remember
That's
that
your personal
dinosaur
phone?
Second Extinction? No, not that one. It was a first person shooter, and it was like Left 4 Dead but dinosaurs. We
It was
played
like
it one
4 y'all
time.
against one dinosaur.
Yeah, no. It wasn't one dinosaur. It was a
Oh no
swarm.
okay yeah. Everybody had like a different kind of
Yeah,
what you call it. That shit was trash.
And-
I hated that.
yeah. That so like games like that we were waiting for ended up just being trash. 2022 had a lot of like the games that now the first party games Grounded, Pentiment, and there was something else. It was Grounded, Pentiment. There was one more game I'm forgetting that came out 2022. And then at the end of the year, High on Life. That was all. But basically, they went like 9 months without releasing anything. And then at the end of the year, it looked like the Activision Blizzard deal was about to get blocked. The FTC said that they were going to take them to court for that. So at the end of 2022, it was just looking bad for Xbox. Then they had the Direct, the Developer Direct, the Xbox Direct, where they showed gameplay for Redfall, gameplay for Forza, gameplay for not Starfield, Minecraft Legends, and also gameplay for what was the other game? There was 4 games that they showed, and then I forgot the 4th game, but they surprise just threw in Hi-Fi Rush, and then they just shadow dropped it at the end of the Direct, and that was basically like the momentum builder because Hi-Fi Rush was just so good. Nobody saw it coming. It was something that Xbox has never done, like that type of game. Xbox has never done a type of game like that before. Not only that, it was a unique game that basically is a genre of its own. I mean, there's been other games like it, but not like that. So as far as the beginning of the year, it started to pick up for Xbox with Hi-Fi Rush. That was like a big boost. And then all of it went down because of Redfall. Redfall literally killed every momentum for Xbox. But then the Activision Blizzard stuff started to pick up. They actually started to. It looked like they were actually gonna get Activision after a while. Then they did end up getting them. Starfield came out. That boosted them, and it was a whole thing with Starfield too. But basically, they had Hi-Fi Rush, Minecraft Legends, Redfall, Starfield, Forza Horizon, or it's not Forza Motorsport.
And
I think that was the 5. Liza P was just Game Pass release. But we can also talk about the big Game Pass games because Game Pass is their seller as well. So how did y'all feel about Xbox? We can start with Spitta, the Xbox games, and we can even talk about like Halo Infinite, like their updates that made the game better. So like Halo Infinite.
Hold on. So did we get Wulong this year?
Yeah, Wulong was this year. So just to name some of the big Game Pass games that we probably played. We played Wulong.
Hey, how life was last year,
Ninja
right?
Turtles was the beginning of the year too, right? No. That was the DLC that came out this year. We didn't play that.
How life was last year or this year?
High on Life was December of last year, but we can. I mean, you can count that. So there was Wolong, there was Liza P, Sea of Stars, obviously the Starfields and all that, Redfall. There was Atomic Heart.
Oh yeah, I never even played that.
Atomic Heart was alright. It felt kind of short for me. I ain't gonna lie.
The Persona games dropped into Game Pass for the first time on Xbox. And then they also had Persona 5 Tactica. That was a day one release. They had Payday 3. They had Exo Primal. Yeah.
So I fucked with shit. I fucked with Oolong. Oolong was fun
When it worked.
when it worked. I fuck with Remnant
Oh
when it
yeah, I forgot
doesn't,
about Remnant.
when you
That
don't
was a good
die.
one.
I'm happy they brought back Killer Instinct
Yeah, I forgot about that
for
too.
sure. I like a Dragon. Shout out to that for them to bring Like a Dragon
Like a
and the other one.
Gaiden.
It's crazy though. It's crazy though because like this year I literally was playing like Gears 5 and Halo Infinite. Like this year, like especially Gears 5, like multiplayer, which is crazy.
Now, mind y'all, let me just interject right here. This is the same person that did not like the finals. I'm just gonna put that out there. Also,
Hey man, shout out Gears 5. They need a new Gears for sure.
We gonna get
But the
there
game, it was more game. I know it was more games we played that I fucked
Yeah.
with, but I'm pretty sure I just deleted them off
They-
the shit finished.
They had a good year because.
But yeah, for sure they had like the Game Pass this year for sure was good. I played a lot of games, but
Oh yeah, Arcade Paradise. That was one of my favorites.
but shout out Halo Infinite. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out Halo Infinite.
Yeah. Let me see if I can see an order of.
I literally was playing that shit more than I was playing Call of Duty.
Far Cry 6 was a recent one they just added. Ghost Simulator 3. Roller Drone.
Gotham Knights.
Wild Hearts. Oh yeah, Gotham Knights that came out. It was Coffee Talk. That was probably the best game they dropped this year.
Go fuck with Starfield. You know, Starfield was Starfield. not gonna
Warhammer
grab
Dark
you
Tide. I liked Warhammer Dark Tide.
The one where we was the ones like that
Even
shit
though
was,
that was-
I
that
like
was-
it was okay.
Even though it was
I
on
liked
PC last year, but it came
It
out for
wasn't bad.
Xbox this year.
Monster Hunter Rise came out this year? Nah.
Yeah, that was the beginning of this year too.
That nigga forced us to play that game. It wasn't bad.
Jusant, I
Monster
played that
Hunter.
one. I like that one a
Played
lot.
Monster Hunter like one time.
Every time.
The
Like
Texas
third
Chainsaw Massacre that Tashawn
Like
never
the
played
third
with
Monster
me.
Hunter y'all did this.
Most of I'll just say Wulong was like the funnest playing with y'all because we was just getting hold in that game.
Had to redo some levels.
They was just doing us so dirty in that shit.
Or a nigga aggro somebody they not supposed to aggro.
Bruh, we was getting
Aggro.
whooped by.
We already fighted somebody and then someone aggro.
Bruh.
Oh yeah, Party
Or somebody
Animals.
drop- or
Party
somebody-
Animals.
or
That was
somebody
a
drop
good
in.
one.
Or
Party
somebody that drop
Animals
in.
was A1.
Yeah, Party Animals was. Yeah,
Them niggas would drop in on
that was a
shit.
good hit. Yeah.
So yeah.
Game Pass was good this year.
Deshaun, any highlights?
You already said the games that I liked already. You feel me? I jumped the gun. You feel me? Like I feel like everybody already
Yeah.
brought up the games that I fucked with.
Chuck, I don't remember if you actually played much on Game Pass this year.
Starfield. No, honestly, Starfield. I'm supposed to. We're gonna talk about Grounded, but let me see. Let me open Game Pass right now. Actually, yeah. Me and Xbox, we have a love-hate relationship. You know what I'm saying? And it makes sense that they would get in bed with Activision, another company. We have a. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather. So let's see. Let my Game Pass open real quick, and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, for sure. Shout out to them for Starfield. That was actually a pretty good looking game. All Age of Empires. Shout out to them for Age of Empires. Oh, shout out to them for putting Stray on Game Pass, even though I paid for that. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the games no one at y'all. An indie game. Shout out to Stray. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Stray out here. Shout out to Stray. Game Pass has been holding it down for years now, so I don't have anything bad to say about them. They gave us Payday 3, even though it wasn't really bad. They gave me all my characters on League of Legends, so I can't be mad. They gave me all my.
Oh yeah, that was a big thing that happened this year.
Exactly right, and Game Pass. Valorant, exactly. Yeah. So, you know, I don't got really nothing bad to say. Sea of Thieves is still holding it down.
Like that nigga said, shout out Valorant.
Yeah, shout out Valorant.
That should actually make me want to use.
Oh, and then also, yeah, as much as I talk shit, shout out Halo Infinite. Cause
wait, hold on. Did CS:GO or CS2 came out this year, right?
Yeah, it was part of my top 5.
Yeah, he said it was part of his top 5.
I rate Counter-Strike above best shooter this year, I guess. Overcon for sure.
I'll give it a
CS:GO. That's why they don't win nothing.
Yeah, CS:GO's cool, but I'll give it a Valorant. Valorant's holding it down. I'm not gonna lie. It's the most diverse. It's not really that toxic.
I can't get mad at that. Valorant's decent.
Valorant is a fun game. Like that shit is fun.
Even if you
are not good at keyboard and mouse, it's fun.
Yeah, when I do play Valorant, it is fun. I just don't want to play keyboard and mouse. My fingers be cramping up. I don't got time for that.
It's just that you got to get used to that shit.
You got to push through it. My fingers yesterday on the rest. You got to push.
I need a new mouse for sure.
But
you got to do it.
Yeah, Xbox. This was basically their. This is the starting point.
Yeah.
For the takeover. Is like
they're doing the right.
This is the first time that they were able to get the 4 like throughout the year there was something to play. We got Hi-Fi Rush in January. We had Minecraft Legends in April. Redfall in May. And then there was always something to play in Game Pass. There was always something big that was launching in between those games. And then Starfield came out in September. That was my number 1. But at the same time, there was still Lies of P, which I never got to because of Starfield. And Sea of Stars, which I never got to because of Star. Like there in that little stretch, there was just too much. October, Forza Motorsport, I played a lot of that. And then even we're still getting a bunch of games like Far Cry 6 came out in Game Pass. Remnant 2 just shadow dropped out of nowhere.
Far Cry 6 on PlayStation though. No lie.
Yeah, but
wait, when did we
basically their starting year for.
Did we get Rainbow Six Siege?
Nah,
this
Rainbow
year,
Six been in there. I don't think it's left for.
What about Persona? We got Persona this year.
Persona 5 Tactica and Persona 3 and 4.
Okay.
But Persona 5 was like late last year.
Alright.
Yeah.
So like, Xbox is doing this thing.
This was a year that they needed. Even though there's a lot of controversy on Starfield if it was actually good or not, people I see the oh my god. I'm messing up in Rocket League right now, don't mind me. I see the criticisms of Starfield. I just feel like people just make it way worse because it's Xbox. People are just they're exaggerating.
The average person is hypercritical over everything. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but like Starfield was everything I wanted it to be as far as the game. Could it have had no loading screens? I don't see how people are gonna take a game down for loading screens all of a sudden.
Bro, a lot of games still have loading screens, bro.
Is Far Cry 6 good?
The fast travel. Is it good?
Far Cry 6, yeah, I like Far Cry 6.
If you haven't played Far Cry in a long time, it's gonna be good because the Far Cry formula is good. It just gets repetitive when you play all of them.
All of them, yeah. When you play all
Every
of them like
time, okay.
consecutively, yeah.
Alright. Damn, I'm gonna have to download this. I can only download this.
And it's
on
co-op, so you can play it. I'm about to forfeit this game.
You niggas gonna say that after you pull that stuff you pulled last night.
So yeah, I feel like this was the year that Xbox needed, and I feel like now that they have ABK as well, and they gonna start adding those games day one into Game Pass, Call of Duty in Game Pass every year, I feel like there's never gonna be another drought when it comes to Xbox. Now they just have to make sure Redfall never happens again.
Yeah.
They cannot let a game be that bad. Like having a mediocre game, like not mediocre, but like, okay, it's just an average game, like Minecraft Legends. Yeah, it came, it did what it, like, some people are fans of that. Most people didn't really care. That's okay. When it's Redfall level, where it's like a game everyone's talking about because of how disappointing it was, they can't let that happen again.
Yeah.
But as far as their 2024, they already have a good amount of games locked in. Towerborn, that's probably, like, most people are gonna say like Hellblade 2 or Avowed, but Towerborn, like, just is my type of game. Co-op, beat 'em up, RPG elements, like,
That's what I'm waiting for next year.
that's my type of game. Then Avowed looks good. Basically Pillars of Eternity blown up to AAA. Hellblade 2, best graphics I've seen in games so far. Gameplay finally got shown, it looked pretty good. And then Flight Sim 2024, Aura History Untold, the Civilization competitor. And Civilization is one of my favorites as well.
You play Civ, bro?
Bro, I love Civ.
How am I just learning this?
And yeah, those 5 are the ones that we have confirmed for 2024. But I'm pretty sure they have other games that would make it. Like Indiana Jones seems like it could make it in 2024. South of Midnight by Compulsion. So I feel like they're gonna have like a huge 2024 next year as far as games go. And then Call of Duty. And supposedly Blizzard has a new game, Project Odyssey, that they are gonna reveal that might come out that year too. And Xbox might make it exclusive.
Sure, that's what you want for 2024?
So that's what I'm expecting in 2024. As far as other games that haven't actually been dated yet. So how are y'all feeling about Xbox's 2024? We can start with Truth, Spirit, whatever we want to call you. Both of y'all, one of y'all.
I have expectations for Xbox.
Okay. I'm not gonna say I have high expectations for Xbox, but I got better expectations for Xbox compared to Sony. So
I have lower expectations for Xbox than Nintendo, but they're still pretty high.
I feel that. Like, Microsoft, just having the Microsoft money, they have everything. They should already be in first place, honestly. It's just that now they're finally learning how to put that money to use. Mm-hmm. Or is really that before pre-pandemic, not even pre-pandemic, it was 2018 that Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, finally convinced Satya Nadella, the head of Microsoft, that gaming is important, because they did not care about gaming, and Xbox was always just the redheaded stepchild of Microsoft. It wasn't until they finally realized how big gaming actually is, and they put their funding back, like backing Xbox, that we finally about to get the. Everyone would always pick on Xbox. They would, the whole Xbox has no games. Xbox can't put out anything as big as PlayStation and Nintendo. All that kept happening for ever since the Xbox One generation. Now this is the sleeping giant finally woke up.
Hey, they avoided I feel like they just avoided taking more L's than PlayStation. That's how they survived. Like, oh, we're not gonna take L's like y'all over there. We're gonna avoid these L's. L's are gonna happen.
And they took L's. Yeah, they took L's to
L's
learn.
are gonna happen, but we're gonna avoid. We're gonna avoid the L's that y'all taking. We're not gonna do the L's y'all.
I will say that the type of L's that Xbox took during the Xbox One generation would have killed Nintendo or Sony. Like the way the Xbox One generation was going, that would have been the end of PlayStation. Maybe not Nintendo, but PlayStation 100%, because Sony relies on PlayStation, and that's the difference. But because they had the money, they could afford to take those L's.
I ain't gonna lie. The future of gaming needs all these companies to stay alive, bro. Because if one dies, bro, the monopoly's just gonna get bigger.
Bro, honestly, we need a fourth player. But
I know
we saw what happened when PlayStation joined, and they killed off everybody except for Nintendo. Killed off Sega, Panasonic, Atari. All of them got out of business because of PlayStation.
Yeah, them niggas. Yeah, they did that.
Like we need another one, honestly. Like,
see,
Amazon,
like
Disney.
I feel like that's why PlayStation has
Apple.
That animosity towards like the Xbox people, bro. Like we done took out so many people. You feel me, like, bro?
Xbox One generation, they were trying to kill them. They were trying to make sure that Xbox was no more. They lost their chance, because that's never gonna happen again. Now it's looking like the other way around. But yeah, anybody else thoughts on Xbox 2024?
These niggas getting hacked and fucked them over too. I ain't gonna lie. Repeatedly.
I just can't wait to see what they're gonna do with they're gonna do with Halo.
That shit definitely fuck these niggas.
Besides that,
yeah.
Fuck
There's also the Halo Tatanka project that's supposed to be the big. Either we don't know if it's a battle royale, we don't know what kind of game it is. It's just a new Halo experience that's not like outside of Infinite. That's supposed to be like a big scale project. So some people think it's a battle royale, some people think it's gonna be something just completely new. But there's supposed to be that too. That might be coming next year as well. Chuck, you have any expectations 2024? I don't think he's here.
My mic has been muted this whole time. That's crazy. Yeah, but I already expressed my relationship with Xbox. It is console, but they also do service PC. So I hope the best for them. I honestly do. I hope the best for them, and I'm excited to see what the future holds.
Now the one thing that you can't avoid with Xbox is acquisitions, because they said even after Activision, they're not done buying companies and studios. Do y'all see them buying somebody in 2024? And if so, who do y'all think would be the one?
If they did a if they did a deal with, which I feel like it's gonna be impossible. I feel like all the other players are big, but if they were to somehow get a deal with Rockstar, They might start winning me over a little bit.
If they have Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto, there's nobody stopping them.
It's game over. Exactly, it's game over for them. It's game over for everybody else.
I highly doubt that the FTC and everybody, after what they just went through to get Activision, there is no way that they're gonna get the two biggest players.
I feel like if they try to go for Rockstar, Sony's gonna kamikaze to everything. Oh, no pun intended. Damn, that's crazy. Cut that part out. That was what I was intended to go to. But yeah, Sony will panic. They will have to pull out all their big. Well, you can break it.
Yeah. So I don't think that'll happen. Anybody else got anything else that y'all think they would buy?
Doesn't don't they already have something with Minecraft?
Yeah, they own Mojang and Minecraft.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. They're winning right now. If
I
they
have
do they have anything with Roblox?
No, they did have them exclusive for like the last 4 or 5 years. But it just came to PlayStation this year.
Oh, okay.
So what's it called? What was I trying to say? So the big one that everyone is saying, because they've basically been trying to fill their gaps. Activision,
That's what I'm
Blizzard,
saying. Whenever I think about it, because I was gonna say racing, but they got Forza. They are basically covering. Yeah, they're covering every angle.
Yeah. So what Activision, Blizzard, and King did was literally plugged 3 holes, so they plugged 3 holes. They have the big known franchise that everyone loves, Call of Duty. They have the PC community, Blizzard, because Blizzard and PC have always been synonymous.
Synonymous, yeah.
With the Diablos, Overwatch, and if they bring back StarCraft, which they've already been hinting at, that's also going to be big on PC. And then King, the mobile games, because that's just easy, like literally just printing free money when you have a big mobile game with Candy Crush and all that. And that money is just going to get put towards bigger games because King doesn't need like hundreds of millions of dollars going back to them to develop these fucking Candy Crush puzzle games. So all that money is going to go towards actual games that we care about. That's the only thing I'll ever say good about mobile games, is that they eventually will go back to games that we actually care about. So that plugged all 3 of those holes really fast. That's why they were going for them when they were at their lowest price. So the one market, I actually have 2. One that I feel like is actually going to happen. One that I don't believe is going to happen. But the one the hole that they really need to fill is Japan and Eastern games in general. Yeah. So that's why I feel like Sega, they've had a really good relationship with Sega. A lot of Sega games come to Game Pass day one, like the Yakuza, the Persona games, Football Manager, what's the other one? Total War. They've been putting a lot of their games in Game Pass day one, and just like back like just the older games too. And they've been building up their catalog. They've even bought they bought Rovio, who made Angry Birds, which just shows that they're trying to look sexy so that when someone buys them, like, okay, you got this, trying to up the price. So I feel like they're looking to sell. They also split off their like pachinko casino businesses. They're starting to split that off from actual Sega and just keep the gaming separate, which shows that they're really trying to look to sell. So I feel like Sega is gonna be the one that Xbox goes for next, and it's just perfect because when the Dreamcast died, where did all those Dreamcast games go? To Xbox. Jet Set Radio, Shenmue, all of that came to Xbox.
Yep.
All right, my question would be: so does Sega have like a very big market share in Asia, or in Japan, or even in just Asia in general? Are they like known out there?
Persona games are like the only, honestly, really the only competitor for Final Fantasy at this time. Like they are not there yet, but it's been slowly getting there. So Square Enix is probably number one. And then also the Yakuza games are pretty good in Japan as well. But they're more mobile game. So like their console games aren't always going to be the biggest hits in Japan.
All right. For my ignorance, what are actually like the big who has Japan on lock? Like what studios have Japan on lock?
Square Enix 100%. Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, those games still sell. Obviously Nintendo. Most of their more Japanese focused games. Capcom.
Well,
Monster Hunter is one of the biggest franchises in Japan. Bandai Namco.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which I also feel like that would be a good one other than Sega. I just feel like the legacy with Sega and their relationship makes it that Microsoft is probably going to buy them first.
So what if they purchase Sega and Bandai?
Then they're set. As far as now, this is the thing. I don't think they would make their games exclusive. I don't think they would make Japanese games exclusive on Xbox. Like they're not gonna take Tales of Arise 2 or whatever they want to call it and make that exclusive, because Japanese players just don't there's not enough, they don't know about Xbox like that, and they're not gonna sell their PlayStations and get an Xbox for those games, and they're mostly gonna just turn the animosity at that. Like, oh, you're just like a Western company coming in and taking our games away to play on this instead.
But wouldn't that make sense? Like, wouldn't that be like the marketing to make them purchase the console out there? Because you gotta have an incentives for that market to start purchasing.
So I feel like if it's a new IP, like not a final, like it's not something that's already known. Something like Lost Odyssey, they'll make it exclusive. But one thing that the Xbox does do that puts them in a better, they have a better chance in Japan because they do the cloud gaming on mobile. So all of the Game Pass games are on mobile, and they have the touch controls and everything. They can just stream the game, and Japan has an amazing internet infrastructure that they don't have to worry about the lag and the input lag and all that. So they have that, because since Japanese people love to play on mobile, they already have their way to get their games to them. So even if they don't want to buy Xbox, they can subscribe to Game Pass and play those same games through mobile. So yeah, Sega will probably be the one for them when it comes to plugging that gap. The other gap is, even though they have PC games, no one on PC, like, I won't say nobody, but a lot of PC gamers only use Steam. They do not want to go to the Xbox app. Even for Game Pass, they're like, I would rather buy the game than use the Xbox app. A lot of PC gamers think like that. So the only literally Valve does not really make games like that anymore. They just put out Counter-Strike 2, which is basically an update for CS:GO. They made Half-Life Alyx like 3-4 years ago, and like they don't really make games like that. But their store is literally what's making them. Steam has been making them so much money. So I feel that if Xbox really wants to get PC gamers on board and integrate Xbox Game Pass into Steam, either make a partnership where they get Xbox Game Pass into Steam, or they buy Steam just outright, and then they've basically taken the whole PC market now.
Yeah, if they purchase, that would be groundbreaking.
That's
sure.
my unlikely pick.
Yeah,
but at the very least, they need to get Xbox Game Pass into
I'd rather
Steam.
them have a deal with Steam than buy Steam, bro.
Yeah. Because even like Gabe Newell was even Gabe Newell, the head of Valve. He has even like been out there defending Xbox when it comes to buying Activision and saying that Xbox has always been a good partner to Steam, and like when it comes to making deals with them, they didn't even want to take the 10-year Call of Duty deal because he's like, Xbox has never like fucked us over before. They've always been a good partner. So like they have a good relationship when it comes to that. So I feel like if Gabe was just like, man, I don't really have a reason to like I've made, like, just give me the money, y'all can have the business, I feel like he would.
It has to be a person. My bad.
But yeah,
Playing on the rest.
I think that basically wraps up the big three, how we feel about what they did this year and where they going. So final topic, we just gonna go around and talk about what games y'all are looking forward to the most in 2024. We kind of went over a lot of them, but just to get a more concise idea of what games we're looking forward to the most, even if it's like updates to a game that's already out.
Okay.
So we can start with Chuck this time.
All right. So, like I said, I'm fingers crossed, waiting for GTA to drop. Let me see. As for games that I play right now, games that I actually do play right now, let me see. I don't know. For me, like I said, I'm very new. Like I said, I'm new to the PC space, so I'm still learning as I'm going. So everything is still new to me. So I'm not really looking for anything right now. I'm just trying to get myself situated with this new platform.
Yeah, and
so
that's why I like that, like, you don't keep up with everything that's happening. Like I'm like the one who just knows everything that's coming out
exactly
in the next, like the next 2-3 years. And
so whenever I see it and there's something that I'm interested in, then I get excited. And
I like that perspective of how this is how most normal people think. When it comes to games, they're not already thinking about the next games that are coming out in the next few years.
Exactly. Yeah, like I said, I already have my games that I'm locked in with. Valorant, they're doing good. Let me see, is there anything they can change? Not really. Valorant is in a good place right now. CS:GO is in a good place right now. These are the games that I actively play. Rust is in a good place right now. What's it called? I was waiting for this attack from Tarkov, or was it from
Escape from Tarkov?
Escape from Tarkov. They just released their PvP, and I know that's supposed to be a big thing. Yeah, Arena. So I know that was supposed to be a big thing. So I might there's a good chance 2024 I am actually going to try that and get myself into that. So we're gonna sit and enjoy more of the finals and whatever they have. I already know they're gonna release new game modes or probably new maps. So we're excited about that.
You would hope.
Or hopefully hopefully probably new weapons also. Let me see. Yeah, as of that, any DLCs that's coming out on Game Pass, because I feel like, I don't know, I might be wrong, but I feel like Starfield might have DLCs at some
they already
point.
have a Shattered Space DLC coming in 2024.
So DLCs I'm looking up for, new betas. New betas. Yeah, that's it for me. If I can think of anything else, I'll bring it up.
All right, and then Spirit.
Yeah. Shoot. I went to my Steam wish list real quick to see, like, because I already said Avowed, but I was looking at other stuff. I mean, I'll probably hop on this Mini Royale, Blue Protocol, Vampire Masquerade, Bloodlines 2.
I thought that got canceled. Is that still happening?
Did it?
I have no idea.
I'm just looking at stuff that says 2024 on it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's in my whatchamacallit. There's one game I see here that says Level 0. It looks pretty lit. It looks like a scary game. Look like a Alien Predator type game. Everything else really, it don't really got no date on it like that, or it's like kind of like hit or miss. Like, you feel me? That's about it for me right now. You feel me?
Spitter.
Besides Towerborn, and besides whatever Halo Infinite about to do for 2024, I'm just waiting for Akuma.
I already knew you was gonna say that. He talking about Akuma Street Fighter 6. He's the DLC character. Is he the last one of that pack?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the last one of the DLC pack. His favorite character. Your favorite character in gaming?
So I'm looking at
Yep.
I'm looking at the list of games because I was like, yeah. Oh, what's it called? Suicide Squad. No one has mentioned that yet so far.
I was gonna mention
Suicide Squad. Oh, okay. Suicide Squad. I'm looking forward to that, even though I got jibbed during the alpha. Till today, no one can explain to me why.
Suicide Squad is only 2-player co-op.
Nah, it's 4-player.
Nah, 4.
4-player. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I'm looking
it's
forward
not
to
like
that because I didn't get a chance to play the alpha. So I don't know if they're gonna have a beta. I'll be here for that also.
I didn't play the alpha, and I have no opinions.
And it's looking like they're dropping a Jujutsu Kaisen game
Yeah,
next year also. So you see what I'm saying? So we're gonna see how that goes.
Hey, Chuck, have you played
Oh, you was done, Spitter?
damn, what's that game that's like
Yeah.
just the niggas keep on talking about?
So for
I
me,
played.
it's Towerborn, Avowed, Hellblade 2, like all Xbox games. Whatever the Nintendo launch title is you already know it's gonna be lit. Suicide Squad, after not playing the alpha, I really enjoyed it. And then
I'll give you Arc 2 because I know you're waiting for that.
Arc 2.
Is that coming out next year?
Supposedly, I don't trust them.
yeah.
I don't trust none of their dates. But they did, like, in 2022, they said it was coming out late 2024. So they had ample time.
Let me go down my shit real quick. Don't I have work on here? I'm pretty sure I got work on here.
Paper
that'd be
Mario
cool.
1000 Year Door remake. I'll be there day one. For PlayStation, Rise of the Ronin looks good. we gonna see about it. Helldivers, I might pick up that. But yeah, 2024. Oh, I'm tripping. Dragon's Dogma 2. That's my most anticipated game.
Oh yeah, Dragon's
I
Dogma.
almost forgot about that.
I need
You're
to
not anticipating Flight Simulator 2024.
I mean, I'm gonna test it out. That's about it.
Wait, South Park coming out with a new game?
Yeah, sadly.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it looks. I'm not gonna lie, but it looks like there's a lot of games coming up for sure.
Yeah, like
the whole
2024
year. There's a lot
already
games
kind of
coming
looking
out next
packed.
year. Exactly.
I don't know if it's gonna be 2023 level, but I feel like there might be more games for me in 2024.
I really only want to focus on horror games or survival games. Like for right now, that's what I have a taste for right now. You feel me? But I
Can
ain't
we
saying
talk
I ain't
about
playing other stuff.
video game based TV shows and movies coming out? Is there?
Yeah,
a
I
topic?
mean, we already going long.
Wait, how long have we been going for right now?
I'm pretty sure it's over 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Whoa, you guys better appreciate this.
So yeah, I was trying to wrap it up now. So yeah, that's my most anticipated games so far. Yeah, so that's gonna be the first episode of Currently Untitled Gaming Podcast, working title.
Y'all want to plug y'all socials in on this, or?
Yeah, so we're gonna go around, plug socials, what y'all doing on, what are y'all playing currently, and yeah.
All right, I'll go first. This is Year-Round Chukwu. Most likely wherever DSP this podcast drops, it should have the Discord link. We would love for you guys to join the Discord link, and you can join the conversation also. You can find me on Steam, Riot Games, sometimes on Xbox, never on PlayStation, Twitter.
Only on Mario Kart.
Yeah, nah, you can find me on Nintendo on the Switch also. But Twitter, I think is Year-Round Chukwu. That should be for all my I'm trying to put everything under one banner. So Year-Round Chukwu, CHUKW, all one word. Thank you very much.
All right, Spitter, you want to go next?
Wait, what happened?
Oh wait, one more thing.
Socials.
One more thing. And on Twitch, it's Year-Round Chukwu, but with a number 2 at the end. Any Twitch representative listening, please give me back my original account. Thank you.
We're not gonna talk about why you got banned in the first place.
All right.
And it has something to do with hot tubs.
All right.
Whoa.
Yeah, Spitter, go ahead and plug your socials. Tell everybody where they can find you.
All my socials is Year-Round Spitter. Don't look for me.
All right.
He be on Twitch playing Street Fighter. Go watch him get his ass whooped.
Yeah,
I heard he a
and
silver.
my Twitch is the Lord Mars. If you want to hit me up, watch me play the game or whatever, talk shit. You feel me?
Politics, all that.
Yeah, politics.
Oh yeah.
I'll be doing a lot of politics. I ain't gonna lie.
And you gonna hear us. Everyone is gonna be in the Discord on the Twitch stream.
Yeah, if you watch,
You gonna get mini podcasts just by watching the Twitch streams.
Yeah, if you watch his, I'll be on his. If you watch mine, we'll all be in each other's chats while we're playing games and stuff like that. Unless like, you feel me, niggas is being too distraction and niggas get muted sometimes. You feel me? But yeah.
All right, and then you can catch me. I don't even know my Twitch name. That's how much I don't be on Twitch. But I'm probably gonna upload this to Twitch.
He even plug himself.
I'm gonna be uploading this to Twitch, and then I should be Don Otaku on YouTube. That's how I don't even know my YouTube name yet because I haven't changed it.
Don't know none of his name.
Look, this was a spur of the moment. We did last minute planning for this, so I'm gonna be uploading this soonish.
For the New Year's?
Yeah, probably New Year's Eve, or maybe New Year's Day, because people actually gonna be doing stuff on New Year's Eve. So yeah, and that was the 2023 wrap up for Currently Untitled Gaming Podcast working title. I'm
That's
your
funny.
boy Don Otaku, aka Don Solo, aka Solo the Don, aka Solo D Swaggy, aka that
you
gamer
say
that don't
Donald?
beat any games.
Facts.
And I'm the Spirit of Truth, aka the Lord Mars.
And yeah,
We'll
we
see y'all
gonna
next
be
time.
signing out. Peace
My
out.
name is my
We'll
name.
see you next week. We would hope. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Akuma, best player.